dive into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us. From personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation. Good morning, good morning, good morning, sippers. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Let me check audio, y'all. My audio has been down all week, amongst other important things of the week that needed to be addressed. So I was only able to put up previous tea conversations that we've had of the week. Okay, so my audio is on. Okay, wonderful. Happy Saturday morning, all my tea sippers. How are you? I pray that you guys are all safe, sound, and blessed, right? And remembering to stay sipping with me, okay? So we are going to start off with saying welcoming all of the kids back to school. All of the parents, all of the guardians of children all around the world are starting a new school year, 2025-2026. So we are sending off a very safe and sound blessing to all of the children that will be returning to school. All of those that graduated last year, congratulations, and continuing on your journey, right? So that was like a lot of my week, just preparing to get my kiddos off to school. What a wonderful feeling, right? We all are kind of exhausted of the summer heat. The summer heat was really, really beating our butts this summer. It was so hot. So I know I'm looking forward to the cool down and the kids getting back off to school. So blessings on all of the parents sending their children back off to school. We are going to always do as we do. I got to get back in the groove, y'all. It's been like a week since I've been able to go live. Like I said, busy person, right? Parent, mother, wife, right? And my audio was messed up. So I had to do some tinkering, had to do some live supports and things, but we're back sipping tea. Thank you to all of my sippers. We have been growing, guys. I didn't even know I had a fan base on Instagram. I had no idea, but now I'm looking to monetize Instagram because I've been getting like 250,000 views a month, which is encourageable, right? What I may need some ideas on, guys, because I'm sharing my stuff right across all the social media platforms that I'm on, which is like almost all of them. It's how to grow my followers, right? Like I'm getting views. I'm getting like 30,000 views on one post. However, I'm not getting the following that, will kick up me to be one of the top sippers over on Instagram with my sippers. So that's what I'm looking to do on Instagram right now. It's an exciting journey. It's looking up. I went from having like 5 to 10 views on Instagram over the past year or so to having like 30,000 views on one post. So it's exciting to know. It's exciting to see. So thank you to all of my Instagram sippers. You can follow me on Instagram on Tanisha Talks Teas. Okay, I am Tanisha Talks Teas on all social media platforms. Sometimes you might have to put the TV behind it because it's just cute on some social media platforms. So, yeah. Thank you, all of my sippers over on YouTube. We are growing. We're at like 1,060 subbies. Like that is so incredible. We've gained like 200 subbies since we've been back on YouTube the past 2.5 months. It is incredible. We're at like 300,000 views that we get now a month on YouTube. That is a wonderful feeling. Thank you to all of my sippers that, sip tea with me when I come to pour tea into y'all's teacups. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you're not a sipper on YouTube and you come and you check me out, If you think that my content is something that you may want to revisit, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell. That way you know whenever I sporadically go live. But I do try to give at least one live a week. If not, then I'll give y'all some great shorts and clips and stuff for y'all to engage and watch with me on the channel, right? So thank you so very much to all of my supporters over on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook. We're almost at 16,000 followers over on Facebook. Our reels, our live videos, you know, I get great support over there, y'all. And we just thank you so much for showing up and sipping tea with Tanisha Talks Teas. When I go live, y'all engage, y'all comment, y'all are just the best audience, you know, that a sipper could ask for. I thank y'all so very much. If you are not following me, or excuse me, subscribing to me on YouTube, on Facebook, please take this time. Like I said, it's the same name across all social media platforms, Tanisha Talks Teas. Please click that link, go over there and subscribe for me as well. Let's get my YouTube really in a very engaging place like Facebook is. Okay, so again, thank you Facebook so very much for supporting your sipper. Okay, you guys are my, you know, top sippers right now currently on the social media apps. It is Facebook. Okay, so thank you guys so very much. And we are also live on Twitch. Hi, all my Twitch sippers. How are you? I missed you all. Thank you guys so much. We're almost at 2,000 sippers on Twitch in like under a year, guys. Like, I am super excited on the journey that I'm on with Twitch. Thank you guys so very much. Give yourselves a clap as well for supporting your favorite sipper on Twitch. We're also live on Kick. Kick has welcomed us, and we've been kicking it off on Kick for maybe about a month and a half now as well. Thank you, Kick, for welcoming us. We love pouring up tea and sipping it over on Kick as well. We got like 30 followers on Kick, and that's, you know, a great little number to continue to grow, right? We're going to grow. So thank you guys so much for kicking it on Kick, and we are, you know, just blessed and favored to be on Kick and being welcome. Thank you, all my kickers. You deserve a hand clap as well. If you're not subscribed to me on all social media platforms, I strongly encourage you. It's a vibe on all social media platforms for me. I do post different things on different social media platforms, especially Facebook, okay, and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube get a lot of content from me. Excuse me, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube get a lot of content from me. I'm looking to advance my Twitch and Kick as well. So, you know, but it's a lot to stream on all social media platforms. I'm also on TikTok, so find me on all social media platforms at Tanisha Talks Teas TV. So let's get into the hot tea topic, okay? That is all a buzz, all the tea that, you know, social media, the news, everybody is commenting on, right? It's Kirk and Rasheeda. Kirk and Rasheeda's natural born son that they have together as a marital couple has been alleged to have unalived Kirk's daughter's boyfriend at the time, an ATL rapper named THOOD. Now, I'm new to THOOD. May he rest in peace. I'm very sorry for his family's loss. This is my first time learning who he is or anything about him. So there will be no biasness about Kirk's daughter because we have saw her on Love and Hip Hop, right? Atlanta. So let's go ahead and get into some clips and some tea and just, you know, update ourselves on what's going on. Okay. So let me share my screen with my sippers. I'm so glad my audio is working. Like I have to stream all day, like all weekend, basically. I'm tied to my desk all weekend. Okay. Okay, so there's lots going on here, guys. Let's take a listen to some clips and get updated on what's tea. Okay, so we got that all pulled up.
Turn on PIN verification in the Uber app so you always know you're getting into the right ride.
There's one simple warm water trick that anyone can use to improve vision almost overnight. Apparently, thousands of people are...
Remember, like and subscribe when you come in the room and get your done. Hi, Terrace Pyramid. Welcome. Please remember to follow on Kick.
This morning, the Gwinnett County Police Department is investigating a deadly shooting. It happened around 7 p.m. last night on Lee Road near Snellville.
So, man, let's talk about this situation that's playing out in the Atlanta hip-hop underground. So there's a rapper by the name of THOOD. Now, THOOD is on the grind on his way up in the rap game. Like, he's almost there. He's got a decent local fan base. People know him. He's been grinding for several years now. It almost seems like it was his time to shine and finally blow up. He had just been doing interviews, had just been making the right connections, and according to reports, he was dating the daughter of Kirk and Rasheeda. Now, Kirk and Rasheeda are two people who are known from the Love and Hip Hop franchise there in Atlanta. They've got a lot of star power themselves. So it seemed like everything was up and up for THOOD until it wasn't. Because now we're getting reports that THOOD tragically lost his life. Now, the crazy part about this is THOOD had allegedly been in a shooting or got shot less than a month ago. So now we fast forward to today, and it looks like he was in a situation where he was reported to have lost his life, because even the local news is reporting now that the family has been notified, and it was THOOD, the person who lost their life in this shooting. Now, man, let's actually look at this news story that talks about what we knew at the time or what took place last night before we get to the report.
Breaking this morning, the Gwinnett County Police Department is investigating a deadly shooting. It happened around 7 p.m. last night on Lee Road near Snellville. Police say they received a call about a domestic dispute in the area, and a person shot. When they arrived, they found a man shot and took him to the hospital, where he died. The motive of the shooting is being investigated, but police say there is no threat to the public.
All right, man. So you heard there from the reporter's mouth exactly what happened in the situation, at least, or reportedly what happened in the situation so far, man. Regardless, it's a tragedy, but there's rumors amidst. And before we get to the rumors, let's actually get to the news stories that are out there. Now, as you see here, here is a news report from the local news affiliate there in Atlanta, and basically it breaks down what happened in that this took place in Gwinnett County. Now, for those of you who don't know the landscape of Atlanta, Gwinnett County was always traditionally a well-to-do suburb of Atlanta. a place where people moved from inner city Atlanta to the outskirts, and it was full of well-to-do, robust, well-driven, highly educated, and good career having people from the Atlanta area or around the Atlanta area, right? And all sorts of people from around the country made Gwinnett their home as soon as Atlanta started to really take off in the boom, right? Because Atlanta is one of those rare cities where they've always had a bustling black population at the top of, the economy there locally, right? So, man, today it is still some of the same, but Gwinnett County's changed a little bit because now there's starting to be a crime element that's moving in and around Gwinnett County, even though they do a good job of trying to keep a lot of that out, right? Now, in this report, it says this: rapper found shot, killed at Gwinnett County home. Now, obviously, that rapper that they're talking about is THOOD. THOOD was a local rapper, but once you're a local rapper in Atlanta, there's a lot of opportunity once you start getting some good looks there. And it looks like THOOD was taking advantage of a lot of those opportunities, and he had recently did an interview and everything. Now, you're starting to see this interview clip start to circulate on social media of THOOD, or just recently, man, an interview he had did, I heard, after he had got shot. But a lot of rest in peace and condolences to his family, is being spread throughout the social media landscape in Atlanta and around Atlanta. You know what I mean?
I ask you, so because your song was released in August, the video was released in January, and Twerkulator just dropped over the weekend. I feel like there was like some type of like anticipation in Atlanta, like, okay, when is THOOD gonna say something? Because what took you so long to actually come out on Instagram and be like, okay, I publicly, like, I have an issue with this?
I really don't have no issue with it. I really just want us to, get a connection and get an understanding of what's going on.
Now, you can tell by his accent, he's very, very Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. No, I'm so ATL intended, but dude is definitely Atlanta to the core. And something about Atlanta that always throws people off is their fashion sense. It comes off, it gets the different message than it sends off sometimes. Like locally there, people are just expressing themselves and being different. I remember even back in the day in Atlanta, it would be nothing to see a guy wearing a turban or somebody who was wearing, say, like a tie-dye t-shirt and matching it with their Jordans and stuff. They're just always different about their style and their fits because, it's a mostly hip-hop, mostly urban, mostly black community. And to stand out, you got to show a little bit of style and do something different and not be scared to take steps, leaps, and bounds and doing different things. So that's why, their style is sometimes criticized as something that it ain't.
I want them to understand that I'm independent and I've been trying to, do this, I've been trying to grind, and I really don't want nobody to take anything from me. Because I love Atlanta, I love everybody, I love they from Florida. I love the Florida scene. Like, I love all that shit. It's music, at the end of the day. But, what I'm in it for is more so the legacy. I ain't really into this shit for the money. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it seems like he's showing a lot of love throughout the South, and he really appreciates the love that he's getting there locally. But he says, man, his mission is legacy. So that was a recent interview that he did. Now, in this interview, he didn't talk much from what the clips that I've seen around about his relationship or whatnot. But that looks like the reason that he might have lost his life, or people are reporting, or the rumor is, I should say, is the reason why he's in this situation where he might have lost his life. Because a lot of people are saying that him losing his life was due to his relationship with Kirk and Rasheeda's daughter. And the alleged shooter in the situation was allegedly, this is rumor. So please remember.
Amazon is overcharging you, but I can show you how to.
So we're going to take this time to pay some bills as well and keep up with what the actual real narrative may be. Kirk's and Rasheeda's marital son is alleged to have in the streets unalived THOOD for domestically violating Kirk's daughter that he had with another woman. Okay, not Rasheeda's born daughter to her, but actually to another woman.
Rumor. The rumor is that THOOD was shot by his girlfriend's brother. So that would be Kirk and Rasheeda's son or either adopted son or stepson or somebody in the family. So this.
If it is the light-skinned boy that we are seeing all over the vlogs, then that would definitely be Rasheeda's son. And we know Rasheeda to always have been faithfully loyal to Kirk. So when I chat GPT'd it, I, checked with my very trusty assistant. They said that particular son, the light-skinned one that we saw in the vlogs, is definitely these two's marital son to both of them biologically.
This was totally a family related thing, man. So it looked like there was an argument between people at the house, and then it led to some gunplay, man. What probably started off as a fight led to some gunplay. But let's continue with the news story. All right, so in the news story, it says Gwinnett County Police are investigating a shooting at a home in an unincorporated Lilburn neighborhood. Officers say that they were called to a home on Lee Road at 7 p.m. to reports of a dispute that led to gunfire. So it looked like somebody was having an argument or either a fight, somebody was throwing hands or something, and it ended up leading to gunfire. When they arrived, they found one man who had been shot and provided first aid. He was rushed to the hospital where he died from his injuries. Man, bruh. They saying that was T. Hood right there, the guy who died. Now, family members identified the victim to Channel 2 Action News as 33-year-old Tevin Hood, which corresponds with his rap name, T. Hood. They say he was a rapper known under the name T. Hood. Now, the Channel 2 Action News was at the scene as police investigated and saw several units blocking off a home in the neighborhood.
From what I understand, I believe that T. Hood may have been unalived at the home of Rasheeda and Kirk.
One person was detained by investigators, but no official arrests have been made. Police have not commented on possible motives for the shooting. Now, the streets got a lot to say about this situation, especially social media. And a lot of people are just saying that it's basically related to a fight or an argument between T. Hood, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's brother, who allegedly is Kirk and Rasheeda's son. So, wild situation. It won't be the last to hear from this, and a lot of people in Atlanta woke up to this horrible news because they were fans of T. Hood, and they were just, blindsided by this, man, out of nowhere. It's just another example of another rapper on his rise, man, on his grind, and that just getting sideswiped by some senseless violence, man, which continues to happen all throughout hip-hop, all throughout the community, man. And really, man, we got to take a chill pill on this stuff, man. It's getting to a point where it's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody gets a little shine or whatever, a little rap career starts to pop a little bit, somebody is there to chop them down, shoot at them, do something, man, to knock them off their square and keep them from doing what they got to do to get to the bread and to become stars in the rap game. And it's getting a little bit tiring, I'm going to say, man. So people have taken to social media to send their condolences, man, and say they long live or rest in peace to T. Hood.
Man, check on your loved ones. Long live that boy T. Hood. Real East Side. Represent him.
Oh my God, y'all, did y'all hear about Rasheeda and Kirk's son? Did y'all hear about him unaliving T. Hood? Oh my God. And they out here trying to promote a damn concert that ain't worth 2 pennies. That's what you need to be taking care of. So what I heard was that.
Now, when somebody gets to saying that or talking like that, you know that they heard something good and some real good gossip. So, man, we going to let her rock.
They got into a fight, and he lost, and he couldn't take it. So he went and unalived T. Hood. Like, where they do that at? That's crazy. Why can't you all just, it's either, what is it, win, lose, or draw? Why you always got to look for, pew, why? Like, that's crazy.
That's great. She's right, man. That is crazy. It's sad, man, that, cat can't take an L in a fight when, no, you lose a fight, yeah, you lost a fight. It hurts, man. It'll hurt your pride, right? You got some other, choices besides taking somebody's life. You can go get in that gym, train up, and call them out next time somewhere else, and then really try to run your fair fate, and you lose that time, the better man win. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the better man's going to win. Sometimes the better man doesn't win. But if your heart's in the right place and you had a good reason to fight, it is what it is, man. You know, it's best nowadays to not fight anybody. Just stay out of fighting. Stay away from fighting cats, because can't none of these dudes take an L. As soon as they take an L, guess what? They going to get that weapon. They going to get that gun. They going to take your life, man, and it just ain't worth it.
I'm really debating on whether or not I want to do a story time on this, because I feel my friend so much that just got shot on some.
Now, this lady, she's claiming that she's actually close to T Hood. So this is a wild situation for her, obviously.
On some fuck. So I'm really trying to be respectful, but I know my friend, and my friend didn't hold his tongue for nobody. And so I'm going to marinate on this story time. But since Rasheeda is trending, make sure her son is trending too.
Now, the son is the one that they're saying actually pulled the trigger that killed this young man's life, or that took this young man's life. Now, I don't know if that's 100% facts. You know, right now, this is all street reporting. This is all rumors out here. But this is what the streets and the internet is saying.
If you're a woman over 40, this is how you get in shape fast.
Have you seen this guy? You know, the one that keeps telling us.
And her daughter. For setting up her friend, T Hood, and her brother shooting him tonight in Atlanta. Yeah, make sure that's trending. Stupid.
It's sad that, you know, in today's time that you still got these things going on. Cats getting set up. Dudes can't lose the fair fight, so they coming back with a gun. It's just, man, it's a tragedy, but it's a story that we see in hip-hop all too often. And I don't see any end in sight, man. You know, there's been some movement lately, and a lot of people have been giving Metro Boomin flack. And I know somebody's going to say, well, why are you bringing Metro Boomin into this? Rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me cook. Metro Boomin just dropped an album that was basically positive. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't any gunplay being talked about in the album. It was all about dancing, partying, and it, you know, captured an era in Atlanta hip-hop where they really weren't on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 2005 to about 2012-ish, where Atlanta really wasn't, you know, they would talk about it, but it was kind of like it was second to the fact of having fun, or even third to the fact of having fun and getting money. Getting money was number one. Having fun was number two. Dancing might have even been number three. And then fourth was street stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just all flipped around. Now everybody want to be a crash out. So street stuff, being a drill dummy is number one. Number two, and number three is eventually getting you some money. And then number four is I don't know what, man. It's crazy and all out of whack, man. But I think it takes a culture and stuff to avoid situations like this. But when it's personal and it's family related like this, you're not going to be able to stop it on the outside looking in. It's just a tragedy. And we all should say condolences to T Hood and everybody, especially if he got set up, which was alleged by the lady who says she's.
All right, recipient T from Rasheeda and Kirk. Okay, allegedly their son unalived a T Hood ATL rapper due to his relationship with Kirk's daughter. Okay. We're going to now give some homage to Chronicle Speaks. Go over there, like and subscribe. Chronicle Speaks, very great content creator. Let's do a little review of her clip.
Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
It's been nothing short of a war between two families.
And so that is Kirk's daughter, okay? This is Kirk's daughter. Okay. She is the biological daughter of Kirk and Kelly Harris. So, okay, making Kelsey Rasheeda's stepdaughter. Okay, know that Rasheeda and Kirk Frost have 2 biological children together, Kai and Carter Frost. Okay, Kai Frost is currently the primary suspect in T. Hood's death. Okay, so Kelsey Frost, Kirk Frost's daughter from a previous relationship, is from Kelly Harris, biological mother. Kai Frost is the biological son of Kirk and Rasheeda Frost, and then Carter Frost is the biological son of Kirk and Rasheeda Frost. Okay, remember Carter being the one that she had around the same time that Jasmine had her son with Kirk. Okay, so Kelsey Frost was in a relationship with T. Hood at the time of his death. Kai Frost, Kelsey's brother, is the primary suspect in T. Hood's death, which police are investigating as a possible self-defense case. So we're gonna, dive into more of that because I have some clips on an interview that his family has done. Okay, so Kelsey Frost has publicly denied any involvement in T. Hood's death. Okay. Allegedly, there's a graphic video showing T. Hood savagely domestic violently assaulting Kelsey, Kirk's daughter. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this.
Of her boyfriend, up-and-coming rapper T. Hood. According to reports on August 8th, Kelsey and T. Hood allegedly got into an altercation. T. Hood's family claims Kelsey then contacted her brothers, Kirk Jr. and Kai Frost. Things escalated when Kai and T. Hood reportedly got into a physical altercation. T. Hood was in the
Kirk
process
Jr.
of leaving the property.
Is the son of Kirk that he was estranged from on the show. Remember, his oldest son was living in New York, and this was like maybe season 3. And Kirk wanted to reach out to his son because his son wasn't doing too well. He was maybe using drugs. And so Kirk wanted to get back into his life and help him get off drugs and get his life together. So that would be Kirk Jr., right?
When, according to his family, he was struck by 7 bullets, 5 of them hitting him in his back.
Now, he was 24 years old. T. Hood was only 24 years old. Very, very young. Too young to die. A brutal, savage death, right?
From the very beginning, T. Hood's family has accused Kelsey of setting him up. Kelsey has fought back against those claims, even in an alleged recorded call with T. Hood's family, where she says, "I don't condone that, brother or not." The police are now saying that this could be a possible self-defense incident. Many are questioning how this is possible, considering T. Hood's back was allegedly turned. However, now in a twist, Kelsey's friend has come forward with 2 videos allegedly showing T. Hood being violent towards Kelsey. But T. Hood's family says that these clips aren't recent and questions why Kelsey stayed in the relationship or didn't call the police if the abuse was indeed real.
A picture here of Kelsey with bruises and marks all over her body. So what would we recommend her have had done, Sipper, so that this incident may have been prevented from an unaliving? What do we think Kelsey may have done? Drop that in the chat.
They're also demanding to see footage from the night of the unaliving. There's a lot to unpack here, and we're going to break it all down piece by piece. But before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this case and so much more. Now let's get back into it. So I told you in my previous video I was getting the incident report. It did come back today. We have the offense of unaliving. The weapon type is firearm.
Miss
And
Chronicle
the suspect is Kirk Rasheeda.
The incident evidence report. Great piece of receipt here. So make sure you like and subscribe to her channel. She's a great sipper, okay? She spills the tea. And she be having wonderful receipts. So we thank you over here at Tanisha Talks Teas, Miss Chronicle Speaks, for this lovely receipt. As we see here, we have gang activity. We don't see any bias motivation. Weapon, firearm. Okay. It's kind of vague. It's not really all the way filled out. So.
Frost. There was one female born in 99 stated she witnessed this incident. However, it does not appear to be anyone from the Frost family. The incident report really doesn't have much more.
If you look at Kai, he resembles Kirk Jr. and Rasheeda, right? Okay, he is the biological birth son of Rasheeda from Kirk.
Information than what we already know. The police showed up to the home because of a domestic dispute. A person was determined to be shot. He was treated on the scene and later taken to the hospital for care. The scene was turned over to detectives.
So, tea that I hear that's been spilled onto these vlogs is the incident actually happened at Kirk and Rasheeda's house, allegedly. However, of course, Kirk and Rasheeda are going to try to keep that out of media so that their home is not, you know, a place of where someone may come and retaliate or something of the sort. However, I know I heard that that's where the incident took place. Now we're going to get more into that as we continue to sip this tea and review these clips and interviews and stuff.
Now let's get into today's updates. Two separate videos filmed on two separate days appear to show rappers.
Miss Chronicle Speaks got video, girls and guys. She got video sippers. Hit that like button, please, and subscribe and follow me on all social media platforms. We are sipping tea. There are actual video clips of some things that have occurred.
THOOD inflicting violence on his girlfriend, Kelsey Frost. Now Kelsey's friend has stepped forward, offering context behind these alleged incidents and shedding light on what she said happened between the couple.
Before I start this video, I would like to send out my love.
Okay, so as we heard Miss Chronicle say, this is Kelsey's friend. Let's listen to what tea she's spilling.
They have been affected. I don't condone violence of any kind. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to mess anybody's image up. I'm just here to speak my truth, what I've experienced, and basically just speak up because everybody's doing the most, and it's a lot of clout chasing going on. It's a lot of narratives. It's a lot of rumors. I guess everybody's a detective, so you know. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about the Kirk Frost and THOOD situation. So the baby mom reached out to me since Kay is my best friend, and I just want to show y'all her messages. Point blank.
So as she speaks of, THOOD has a 6-year-old daughter, and my condolences to her family for losing her father at a very, very young age, tender age. And she's 6, so she's talking to the mother of THOOD's 6-year-old daughter.
I'm just gonna show y'all what the sister said and what the baby mom said. Hold on. So y'all remember the sister actually coming out saying that Kay supposedly set him up. Well, I got messed up the baby mom basically saying that she know personally that Kay didn't set him up because Mr. Kirk personally told her that he don't get involved because he know that his daughter's not gonna leave him.
Okay, well, hold on. We want to read these texts. So Frosted K is Kelsey, Kirk's daughter, Rasheeda's stepdaughter. So she says, set my brother up. She had her brother shoot him. Okay, this is Compliments of Hollywood Unlocked. So would this be a tweet from T Hood's sister? And say she didn't know he shot my brother 5 times. Yes, okay. In the back and stomach, chest, they cleaned it up and hid the brother so the police wouldn't find the weapon or him. Her 2 brothers. One left the scene, but the one that lives on the property is hiding. Okay.
Know personally that Kay didn't set him up because Mr. Kirk personally told her that he.
So this is from Ebony J. But the thing is, I feel like me and Kate really did not have any ups and downs. The first time we ever met was at that barbecue recently. The only reason I know her family don't be involved is because she told me that Kevin and her brother got into it before. Kirk told me the night of that he washed his hands of the situation, basically. But when she called him, he knew that it was something serious because she don't call about shit with Kevin since they know that she wasn't leaving. It is effed up, though. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't imagine being her right now. Okay.
He don't get involved because he know that his daughter's not going to leave him. And here it go right here. His baby mom also told me that, yes, she knew and she was aware that Hood was on something new. He was on something new. And the person that he would do it with is Sydney/Vanessa. And she has gotten on her for doing that with him because he don't act himself when he's on that particular drug. And I have the message of that. I'm going to show y'all that too. Here you go. Her basically saying.
Okay, so I have no idea. I thought that was a auntie or some until I saw her story. And before we read the rest of this footnote here that's been tweeted, on something new could be a new drug, as this young lady is saying. And I hear a lot of fentanyl is being the cause of a lot of these young people's deaths. Okay. So please, please, please be aware of putting no pills in your body unless prescribed by a doctor. I don't recommend you taking aspirin from anybody, even if you see the aspirin come out of the pill bottle. If it's not somebody that you know you can trust, like your mom, dad, don't take any pills from anybody. Okay, fentanyl is in 7 out of 10 pills out here on the street in the black market. I will say that again, sippers, please sip this very vital tea. Fentanyl is in 7 out of 10 pills that are being passed around on the street. So this footnote says that's the only reason people are feeling away. Nobody has anything against Kay. When we were at the hospital and she voiced the dynamic of their relationship, I told her that she should get out of the situation, meaning the DV, right? He also is on something new that I never knew of, that I never knew of, Okay, so alleging here that they didn't know what it was he was on, but they maybe had sensed something he may have been on. But I noticed changes when he was coming around, and I wasn't going for that. I'm not letting you do any and everything in my house. Very well said, right? Very, very well said. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons why he really just stayed away. And that's another thing that I have gotten on Sydney about, because I think that she's something reason that he did start that. So whoever this Sydney is, this footnote is alluding to maybe she knows of what it may have been on and may have been a privy to whatever he was doing.
And that he was on something new, and that she noticed changes with him, and that she had to get on the girl Sydney / Vanessa because that's who she think that he did it, that how he started it. So come on now, like, she told me all this. So y'all know Hood got shot Glenwood weekend from the same girl that he does this new drug with, and they allow her to even be at the candlelight and funeral. But I'm gonna show y'all and let y'all hear of what happened in April, Glenwood weekend, late April. She gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna speak this once and one time only on behalf of my friend, because y'all is really getting this story mixed up. Two different situations, same nigga. This situation, the first time he got shot, he was out there beating on that bitch Vanessa, right? Dogging her. Them niggas that was out there on Glenwood Day, on Glenwood, said, nigga, you're not finna beat on this bitch out here. Do that somewhere else. That nigga tripped out. I'll die about this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Out there crashing out. So where was the homies when this nigga was crashing out? I'm confused, because the bitches was taking all the grunt for it. That nigga beat every bitch he came in contact with. We thinking, whole time Vanessa the main bitch, this nigga crashing out. She ain't even the main bitch. This nigga getting shit shot up. So that's how my friend got shot. Trying to help. So she out there trying to help. Next thing you know, nigga, whatever the fuck he did, Flint twitch move wrong after the whole time he was out there tweaking with them niggas. They finally shot him. He didn't get shot off rip. They spared that nigga. Like, what is wrong with you? What you got going on?
So I guess this young lady, and please excuse all of her vulgar language, we do not approve of such foul, vulgar language in every other word. However, this is the tea that they're spilling on the tea topic we are talking about, right? She must be alluding to his first shooting incident.
Out here, bro, we not finna do that. You tripping by the bitch, go ahead. You got help. So what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out where the sympathy part came in. Like, what the fuck was out here being told? Because everybody, oh, get better, get better. That nigga wouldn't have got shot had he not. What? Like, this is shit that motherfuckers be talking about, that social media is not real life. That shit is not real life at the fuck all. So now, I'm hospital next day because my friend, I check her location. She at Grady. She calling me from motherfucking Grady. Guess where the fuck this... Guess where he was? At Grady. Come on. So all in all, I feel like this shit happened late April. It's now August. All this time went by for motherfuckers to try to speak some sense into this nigga. And from what I know from people close, real close by, only the women was trying to get that man healed. Why is it always the women? Always. Homie still popping pills, going out, drinking lean. That nigga drowning, crying for help.
And that is a lot of the way that the young people are set up today. There's no loyalty. There's no honor amongst any of the dirty doings that the young people are doing today. It's all fair game. There's no love in these wars that we have on these streets today. And unfortunately, our young people need to wake up, okay? Most of the friendships, so-called friendships that they have amongst the young people today are fake, fraudulent, and just fugazi.
Y'all still going out, kicking it, doing y'all thing. Till some shit happened. I was like, oh my God, like I would have never known you was a bald-faced motherfucking bitch-ass, po-ass lie. Yes, you did know it was gonna happen. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So all that fake shit that y'all doing right now, I'm not living for it. Not living for it. Cause I'm still dealing with my friend who can't walk right now. I don't know what y'all dealing with, but I know what I'm dealing with. I don't want to hear it.
So y'all just seen the video of the girl explaining what happened with the Vanessa / Sid girl. Okay, he was shot. He was shot a couple times and was in the hospital for 2 weeks, y'all. Nobody really came to check up on him but my homegirl, and you know what I'm saying? None of his niggas for real. Only just a few, probably a handful. And I just don't understand why everybody not going hard and was riding for the niggas that shot him the first time. And y'all allowing this girl to be around. Like, y'all weird. It just seems like y'all clout chasing because who my homegirl is. Because where was his energy when he got shot in April? I'm just trying to understand. And
So who she's talking about, her homegirl being, is Kelsey, Kirk's daughter. You know, very much so main characters of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
A picture of the girl that was at the county, like, they got him shot. The girl with the cigarette is the girl Vanessa/Cindy that got him shot. So it's very weird that she's able to be there, okay? Mind y'all, she was a side bitch. They got her ass whooped by him. Did you see that girl leave him alone? No, you clearly see her at the candlelight. So make it make sense why y'all trying to say why she didn't leave. Why that girl didn't leave when she got her? And like I said, y'all, I'm only speaking out because this is something that I had to hold in for a very long time off the sake of...
So now we're going to answer the question that I asked the sippers to drop down in the comments. So please call the police. I know there's this code or whatever have you. We don't call the police. We handle our own business. However, if you are a victim of domestic violence and you have a police record showing why, you know, you need restraining orders, you need orders of protection to protect you in certain areas of how they can, even though paper really doesn't matter to some of these men or women, you at least have a paper trail for someone to believe you when you are being domestically assaulted. Okay, so the best thing to do, people, is to call the law.
I have for my friend to not actually let people know her business, but Ada took, his family has embarrassed him for, you know, I'm just, y'all, I'm just gonna show y'all, this is the things he used to do to my friend.
Okay, so of course I cannot play the videos here on my YouTube channel. However, they are on my Instagram. Now let's get into what Kirk allegedly told T-Hood's baby mama. So the baby mother says, I feel like me and Kate really did not have any ups and downs. The first time we ever met was at the barbecue recently. The only reason I know her family don't be involved is because she told me that Kevin and her brother got into it before. Kirk told me the night of that he washed his hands of the situation, basically. But when she called him, he knew that it was something serious because she don't call about shit with Kevin since they know that she was leaving. It is effed up though. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't imagine being her right now. T-Hood's sister Jada says, I put so much faith in God, it's nothing y'all can tell me. Then she continues to say 7 times to the body, 5 in the back. That's not self-defense. Hashtag justice for T-Hood. This will be in y'all's face till he's locked up for what he did. Show the date and time on these videos. Show outside in the dirt driveway where he got hit 7 times total. Y'all feed into these videos if you want to. It's a distraction to the fact someone died at their home. Someone got
all right. See, they're saying from the streets are talking that this incident occurred at Kirk and Rasheeda Frost's home in Atlanta. That's the affluent neighborhood that we saw in the news clips. That is supposedly where Kirk and Rasheeda reside with their children.
Kill 5 times in the back. Show that date, August 8th, 7:00 p.m. Don't show me him in a coat when we in 98-degree weather. Dang, shit look ugly as fuck. I don't condone DV, nor did I know about any of this shit. But why you ain't call the police for your friend if you was so concerned? Or did they just send you them videos? I would have been said something. Shit, right is right, wrong is wrong. Then his other sister said Tevin and I's relationship was fantastic. He was down to earth and upright, amazing. Him and Kay's relationship was horrible. They were using DRUGS together and she'd antagonized him. And from what the video looks like, it was from last year during cold season. And only time I've known Tevin to allegedly put hands on her. She broke his necklace with his father's ashes in it. That gives no right though. If he was harming her so often and lived with her brothers, why did nobody ever call the police? She didn't even call the police when he died. She called his sisters too. Since his cameras everywhere, released videos from that date, August 8th, 2024, between 2 and 8. She broke his father's necklace that day he died. Our relationship was never physical. Why are y'all posting all those things now? If he was such a monster, y'all know what y'all did and God don't like ugly. Then there's a previous message from THOOD saying, bitch trying to paint me as a monster. If there's cameras all over the house, show the camera footage of that day of the unaliving when he was leaving because she wouldn't let his daughter come over. Show the ring camera. Post the date and time this video took place. You stayed with him after this. It's summertime. I bet you can't pass a DRUG test right now. You planned this. Then it's a screenshot from Kelsey saying, I want to unalive some shit for real. This is December 11th, 2024. You knew about him messing with Vanessa because you were too. State facts. You did all this just to have him unalived and go on your page and say you love him and how you lay with him the same night. Baby, at this point, it is a war between the families. But now that you've more than likely seen the domestic violence videos, what is your take on this story now? Have things changed? Leave a comment and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys.
That's Chronicle Speaks. Go and show her some homage. Okay. So we're continuing to sip tea from Kirk and Rasheeda's son. Okay. So that would be the light-skinned boy right here. Okay, that would be him. Let's sip some tea from Chaotic. A former
all right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed to be replaced.
On Love and Hip Hop.
What's up, YouTube?
However,
What's up, YouTube?
Chaotic is doing his thing now on his YouTube channel where he posts, content of himself, the day in the life of Chaotic, his friends and fans, things like that. He used to be a character on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Miami. So this is him spilling his tea. Remember, like, and subscribe.
And welcome to another episode of Chaotic Conversations. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Like, subscribe, comment, and share this video, right? Y'all know me, I don't do no edits. I don't do all the editing. All I do is get to you raw, uncut. I don't got time to edit because I don't know how to edit. But like, subscribe, share, and comment because I'm bringing it to you straight from the source. So today, I'm here to speak on the unfortunate passing of Atlanta rapper THOOD. I knew THOOD, that was my boy. Condolences to him and his family. I love him. He was a great person, great artist, did great things in Atlanta in the music industry. But as y'all know, he was dating the daughter of Kirk Frost from Love and Hip Hop, my ex-coworker. And allegedly her brothers, Kirk's two sons, killed Kirk's daughter boyfriend, which is THOOD. Now, allegedly, her Kirk's daughter name is Frosty K. Allegedly, at first, they said no one, killed him or whatever. What supposedly happened, allegedly, is they got into an altercation. THOOD and her got into an altercation. The brother supposedly pulled up and unalived THOOD because of the altercation. But they saying Frosty K called her brothers to come unalive THOOD. But they saying that she's saying that she didn't call and her intentions wasn't for this to happen. She's making posts on Instagram saying how, like, you know, she loved him. I'm gonna show y'all right here. She making posts it's like she loved him. That was her man, and she don't understand why people are even, you know, blaming her. This is her Instagram. This is her posting him. Her doing his hair. Her with him being held. So she took the Instagram to post and show the people, like, this is my man. What are y'all talking about? Like, y'all think I would literally get my man killed? I love this guy. She was even in the hospital with him prior to, you know, when he got shot before. So she's basically saying, why would I try to unalive my man when I was by his side in the hospital? Why would I try to unalive my man when I was by his side? I love this man.
Well, as we know, sippers, right? All it takes is for you to manically spiral out of control due to domestic violence that you are not reporting to the police, but reporting it to your family. And it can take one family member to take matters into their own. I'm not saying that's what happened in this case. Those facts have yet to be proven yet, right? However, and family will take it into their own hands and handle it their own way. So even if she may have regretted doing it after the deed had been done, if she put speculation into her family's heads and one of her brothers saw it within themselves, however they carried out if they did this, you know, to avenge her for his behavior against her, then, darling, you are to be blamed to some degree. Okay? Because, yes, it's great that you told your family about what you had going on. A lot of people don't. They hide it and keep it in secret. However, you also, and your parents, Kirk and Rasheeda and Kelly, her real mother, should have advised her to call the police. Okay? They should have called the police. You know, urge their children, their sons, to not take it into their own hands. Let's remove her from the situation as best as we possibly can and see what the law can potentially do. But now that it's speculation that their sons had something to do with him being murdered due to the domestic violence that was going on with their little sister, that's way worse than calling the police. Because now somebody may potentially go to prison. And a woman has lost, a family has lost their family member.
So that's what she's trying to say. And in the caption of her post, she said in her caption, just come home, just come get me, baby, please. I can't even type this. I love you, Papa. I can't wait to hold you again. So she wrote that in her post, basically letting it be known, like, I love my man, I miss my man. Boom. Now, recently, a post was made on Hollywood Unlocked where THOOD family is demanding justice for his murder. They said, you know, it was 2 phone calls. It was some calls made, not 2, excuse me. It was some phone calls made. Let me just read it. THOOD family continues to demand justice and call out Rasheeda and Kirk and the 2 sons while allegedly sharing phone calls with Kirk Frost, which is K Frost, following the Atlanta rapper's murder. Here's the phone calls.
Information.
Listen.
I don't know. They maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent a little SWAT team with the little shit with the big gun. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that before. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They wouldn't. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So yeah, please do. Like I'm asking the same questions. What I'm saying is like.
Okay, when can we get his things, Kay?
So basically, that's Kay, that's Frosted K, Kirk's daughter, talking to T Hood's family, saying, I don't know why they would let my brother out. I told them, like basically she said she told them that her brother shot.
And that's wicked business, because if the police had her brother down there for questioning, she should not be speaking and saying anything to anyone, especially outside of her own family, because as you can see right here, there's audio that's been recorded of her implementing herself in this murder. Okay, she should have never called his family at all. Maybe not even to say, I'm sorry this happened, because reportedly through the streets, it happened at her mother's and at Kirk's and Rasheeda, her stepmother's house.
Her boyfriend T Hood, and she didn't understand why they let him out. So she's basically in this video, like basically snitching. Listen.
They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big gun. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that before. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck, brother.
Now it sounded like she said he was taking something.
It's more to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out.
I told you that before. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all like you can't. Like I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They wouldn't. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So yeah, please do it. Like I'm asking the same questions. What I'm saying is like.
Okay, when can we get his things, Kay?
So she's saying, I'm asking the same questions. I'm asking why my
So
brother.
that's why people are like, Kirk and Rasheeda, what are y'all on, right? Because his family, they are asking for his belongings. Maybe he was staying there at Kirk and Rasheeda's, but some things that belong to him are in the possession of somebody in Kirk and Rasheeda's camp.
Is out too, because I told them my brother shot him. So it's just so much in this story, and it's so unfortunate and so sad.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and
We
investing.
are paying bills over at Tanisha Talk TV. Please like and subscribe. When you come into the room, please hold your teacups up. We are sipping tea from a very unfortunate incident that happened to a local ATL rapper named T Hood. Kirk and Rasheeda's sons and daughter are involved some way, somehow.
It's crazy because allegedly, there's so many stories out there. Allegedly, they said after the murder, they tried to clean up the crime scene. You know what I'm saying? They said the brothers, after they unalived him, they fled the crime scene. They tried to clean the crime scene and fled. Allegedly, they said Kirk and Rasheeda came and picked them up and helped them flee. Allegedly, all this is alleged. Allegedly. You know, the brother who unalived him got shot in the ankle. The other brother must have, the shooter shot the other brother in the ankle or shot himself in the ankle, allegedly. So it's just so many moving parts to this situation. And it's crazy because it's all unfortunate. And I feel like the brothers came to defend the sister, right? Knowing like you don't get in your sister business. If that man ain't beat the black off your sister, or if your sister ain't over there with a black eye or hospitalized or harmed like that, y'all don't get in the middle of that. arguments and stuff like that. You can't get in the middle of that because clearly it wasn't nothing that deep for y'all to have to unalive him because your sister don't got no bruises, no nothing. Ain't no hands was really put on your sister. And you know that this guy and your sister been dealing with each other for a long time. And you know they have the ups and downs in their relationships, and every time they have the ups and downs in their relationship, your sister go right back. So I just don't understand why unalive him. It had to be something deeper to the fact for them to unalive him. And I don't think that that was needed or necessary. This was a great,
being so nice?
influential young man in the Atlanta music community. So why? I don't understand and I don't know. And another thing is, that's why they say, don't get in because I got a sister. And I remember when my sister used to go through it with her ex-boyfriend. And I remember one time me and my brother broke down, called ourselves riding down on him. And guess what? We rolled down on him and tried to, stop him from doing what he was doing to our sister. And she ended up putting me out of the house because I used to live with her. And after she put me out of the house, he was right back at the house. So at that very moment, I knew to stay out my sister's business. You know what I'm saying? So it's just unfortunate that she wasn't through dealing with this man and they unalived this man. It's just one big mess. And another unfortunate thing is the way that they smearing Kirk and Rasheeda's name inside of the whole situation. Like they doing a lot of smearing of Kirk and Rasheeda's name. Every headline got Kirk and Rasheeda's name in it, and that's unfortunate. But if allegedly Kirk and Rasheeda did pick him up and things of that nature, then I can understand why their name is being smeared in it. Now, would I knock Kirk and Rasheeda if they went and picked up their son? I can't knock them because y'all are parents and y'all don't know what happened. All y'all probably know is something happened with y'all child and y'all coming to be there. So you can't even knock Kirk and Rasheeda if they did go and pick them up. But what I just don't like is it happening over something that is not over. Over beef between two people in a relationship that don't want to end the relationship. So y'all should have just handled that a different way. It was two of y'all and one of him. Y'all did not have to use the guns. Y'all could have pulled up and fought. Y'all could have pulled up and argued. Or if she was having an altercation with him, now this what I can think. Now if she was having an altercation with him and she didn't want to call the police because she didn't want him to go to jail and she called her brothers, then, and you know your brothers be toting them things, then that means you wanted something worse to happen. Because why call your brothers knowing that your brothers be moving the way they move? They got the protection on them. Then don't you think that would be a worse situation? I would rather you just call the police and told the police, hey, I want him removed out the house. He didn't hit me, he didn't beat me, but he's starting an altercation and I just rather him be removed out the house. Maybe something like that. But to the point of him being unalive, it wasn't worth it. It is a lot of people in the city of Atlanta that is hurt by this. His family is demanding answers. And no arrests have been made. They had took one of the brothers into custody, but they released him. So no arrests have been made as of right now. I don't know if it's self-defense. I guess it will be self-defense as of right now because nobody has been arrested on this situation. But we just gonna see. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I'm gonna keep looking into the situation and I'm gonna keep y'all posted. My condolences again go out to the family of THOOD. I'm praying for the Frost family. I'm praying for THOOD family. This is unfortunate. Rest in peace to THOOD. I personally knew THOOD. For sure, I knew THOOD. That was one of my boys. You know what I'm saying? So it does hurt me also. It really do hurt me. Like, that's crazy because I really rock with THOOD. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody rocked with THOOD. THOOD was good people. You know what I'm saying? THOOD was really good people. So it's unfortunate that the situation happened like this. But I'm going to just tell y'all like this. Continue to like, continue to subscribe, continue to share this video. It's some sad and unfortunate things happening in the universe, and we just got to be careful. Tread lightly, walk light, be careful who you associated with, be careful who you be around. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that you associated with and the people that you be around can, bro, it's just a crazy world that we living in. And that's why you just gotta be mindful. Bullets ain't got no eyes, and the people carrying these guns ain't got no sense. And everybody itching to prove themselves. So if you can calm a situation down without having to take it there, remove your ego and be humble and handle situations better, because in a split second you can lose your life over nothing. In a split second, a little argument could cause you to lose your life. You know what I'm saying? People losing their life right now nowadays over the dumbest stuff. So I just advise y'all, man, please, man. You know what I'm saying? Please. Walk lightly, exercise, pray, eat clean, and just try your best to live your best life, man, because life is short. Life is short, man. Life is short, and you can lose your life to prison, or you can lose your life to behind somebody else. That's one of the worst ways to go out. So like I said, man, just like, share, subscribe, keep rocking with me, man, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted on what's going on with this whole Kirk Frost and THOOD unsolved murder case.
That was a little piece from Chaotic. Okay, Chaotic has also posted something else. We are going to update our tea on that. Okay, Chaotic recently went live as well again on videos. Let's subscribe to Chaotic. Okay. I gotta sign in. He has new footage.
Don't settle for less. Here's what others are doing to fix missing and broken teeth. The company everyone has been raving about is called Nuvia.
Remember, come in and like and
what up,
subscribe.
man? Good morning, YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment on this video. Y'all already know me, man. It's another episode of Chaotic Conversations, and y'all know I don't do no edits. I give it to you blood raw. Today we back on the unfortunate passing of rapper THOOD, Kirk Frost's daughter, K Frosted, or Kelsey, boyfriend. We here to speak on the passing of him. Now, I just got some new news, y'all. I'm waiting in LA right now, whole different time zone. I'm out here working, but I obtained some new news from the internet about the situation, and allegedly THOOD has been putting his hands on K Frosted, not one time, not two times, but several times, allegedly. This is what was said. So I came across this footage. This is some footage I got, you know what I'm saying, more than one footage, but I'm gonna show y'all this footage I got.
Video footage of THOOD laying hands on Kelsey has hit the internet, and it's looking like Kirk Frost might have had a reason to pow him. Guys can see here, this is surveillance footage of their room. THOOD is in the white here, Kelsey is chilling on the bed, and he is literally about to randomly ambush her. After he goes back to this corner of the room, he is literally about to hurl over the bed and lay hands on this girl so bad. The videos are definitely hard to watch, and the crazy part about it is there's multiple videos, and you can literally tell he caught her off guard each time he laid hands on her. By now, most of us know that Kirk Frost is allegedly the brother behind Pow Pow and T-Hood. And him, Kelsey, and T-Hood all lived in the same house. So Kelsey was right when she said she didn't call anybody to come over there because Kai was already there. He allegedly lived there. According to news reports, they are looking into T-Hood's unaliving as a case of self-defense because according to the police affidavit, Kai allegedly tried to walk away from the situation before actually Pow Pow and T-Hood. According to the reports, Kelsey has maintained her innocence and maintained the fact that she did not set up T-Hood or have anything to do with him getting pow-powed this entire time. While I believe everything she is saying is true, this entire situation is still very unfortunate. Losing your boyfriend and then having your brother fight a M charge behind unaliving him is absolutely crazy. I am sure Rasheeda and Kirk are going through it because if you guys don't know, at one point in time, Kai was like their golden child. I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this, and I want to know what y'all think about the footage of T-Hood laying hands on Kelsey. Let me know down in the comments, y'all. Video footage of T-Hood laying hands.
So there y'all have it. That's one piece of footage about the situation where you can see T-Hood allegedly, allegedly assaulting K Frosted. But here's another video. Here's another video of him, allegedly. And I'm not even gonna show that for a video, but that's another video of him allegedly doing what he do. Now, these videos are public records, so y'all can just go maybe to TikTok or Instagram or even here on YouTube or wherever you get your information from, and just type in T-Hood and K Frosted, and you can see for yourself. This, like I said, this is all alleged. Like I'm getting my information from the same place everybody else getting their information from the internet. And it's sad and unfortunate that this is happening this way because now they look into this case as a case of self-defense. And, I would just say, like, if a person, man, make you that mad that you have to put your hands on them, I feel like you should not even be with that person. I'll never be with somebody that make me so mad to the point where I want to put my hands on them and harm them or hurt them. And to me, if looking into the situation even more, if this was happening on multiple different cases, allegedly, if this happened on multiple different occasions, then I would say K Frosted really kept it real. Kirk and Rasheeda's daughter actually kept it real because she never got the police involved. I allegedly heard that they was together for like a year or so or more. I don't know. It's just allegedly. And if he's been having these anger issues and doing these things to this girl allegedly over this course of a year that he's been with her, then she's actually been keeping it G because he don't got no domestic violence charges. Because if you sitting here all this time doing this to this young lady and she never put the police on you, she's actually been keeping it G. So actually, when Kelsey did put out that footage and those pictures and videos of her saying, I love my man, I miss my man, and it hurt her, unfortunately, she really meant that because she never really did nothing to harm him. And the situation of him and Kai, Kurt's son, just was an unfortunate situation. And it was just a situation of anger and rage that couldn't be controlled. And like I said, it's sad and unfortunate that things played out that way, and we hate that it played that way. But like, man, you just gotta understand and know, man, that domestic violence is a real thing, man. And before you stay with somebody that's putting their hands on you, I don't believe in calling the police because of the street code or whatever. But if somebody putting their hands on you, man, you better put the police on them. You better put somebody on them. I don't feel like you want putting the police or somebody on somebody that's constantly doing things to you, unfortunately. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not right. And, all of us I'm not going to say all of us, but I'm going to say a lot of us looked at this situation and thought it was the other way. Because me personally, I almost was leaning towards the other way and thinking that it was something else that happened here. I wasn't sold on the other way because I didn't know what happened. All I knew was something crazy happened. And I wasn't sold. I was just bringing y'all the news. And now, unfortunately, seeing deeper into it is just so sad and unfortunate, and it hurt so bad. And what's so crazy is I knew THOOD. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I literally knew THOOD. And it's so unfortunate and sad because like,
why are women everywhere choosing Abby X, the new tummy tuck alternative?
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
I never knew him like that. Like what I just saw in the video, I never knew that person. I never knew him for being that person with that much anger and that much rage. He was so cool and so vibrant and so fun and happy-go-lucky. I never knew this man for being the person that I just seen in that video, allegedly seen in that video, doing what I seen happening to that young lady. I never knew that person. And it's so sad and so unfortunate that, you know what I'm saying, after the passing of that man, you have to see him in that element. But it's like, that's what you put out there. That's what you gave to the universe. So that's what people are going to remember you by. So you have to be careful also on what you let people remember you by. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what we doing out in this universe is what people are going to remember us by. So when you pass, just like Hulk Hogan, God rest his soul, when he passed, they went crazy on the racist slurs that he allegedly made. You know what I'm saying? And that was unfortunate. But it's like, we have to also be mindful of what we're gonna be remembered by when we leave this earth. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like what type of legacy you want to leave. When I leave, God forbid, I want to just go viral for being one of the most funniest, coolest, craziest, littest dudes, very inspirational dude, very motivational dude. I just want to be like what I am. You know what I'm saying? When I leave here, and it's like, you just got to be mindful of what you're doing. And then I don't understand, like, allegedly, why this guy would do this. God rest his soul. Allegedly, why would he do this, knowing that that's Kirk and Rasheeda's son? And think about this, y'all. Let's just even think deeper in it. The family had to know, allegedly. You know, I'm going to keep throwing allegedly out there. The family had to know, allegedly, that he was doing this. So, really, the family was putting up with this man. One thing I noticed about Kirk and Rasheeda, they gonna put up with some stuff. Because Rasheeda, we know Rasheeda gonna put up with it. You know what I'm saying? So actually, when we be looking at people and thinking like people is like this or like that, people really be putting up with a lot, man. These people is people that put up with a lot. These people were putting up with a lot. They put up with a lot with each other. And it seems like them putting up with a lot trickles in the people that they even have around. They put up with a lot. So I just feel like at the end of the day, it's sad and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And all we can do is pray for the family of THOOD. You know, I just want to send out prayers and my condolences to the family of THOOD. You know, I knew THOOD, like I said, and I never knew him for anything other than just being a vibrant, fun, lit artist. And I want to send out my prayers to the Frost family and what they going through, because I know that just has to be a messed up situation, because Kai, me knowing Kai a good kid. And I know Kai ain't even want to be put in that type of situation. Kai a good kid. Kai to himself type of person. And I know he didn't want to be put in that type of situation. And his hands allegedly was probably forced. And it's unfortunate. So all we can do is pray for both sides of both families and learn from the mistakes that we seen made between these two young people that was in love, and learn from love and learn to walk away when something just ain't right for us. If you feel like you got to put your hands on that woman, leave that woman. If that man, if you feel like you got to take that man putting his hands on you, leave that man. And that's all I have to say as of right now. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, continue to follow me, continue to support me. I'm gonna continue to bring y'all the news from all type of different situations.
Okay, so we are on the Kirk Rasheeda. Okay. It's just sad. It's just very unfortunate that, such successful TV icons, very influential and all of that would be, unfortunately caught up in such a very, turbulent event that involves their children. Two of their children in the surrounding of the murder of a ATL up and coming rapper named THOOD. Okay. So we're just sipping tea, y'all. I pray all my sippers are being as safe and blessed as possible. So let's now get into, because everybody, of course, just basically saying the same thing. Ratchet TV did an interview with Tevin's mother. Okay. And I caught some of it last night. Here it is. It's 4 hours long, y'all. So brace with me. We're going to just tap into some of the core stuff.
Side, but you have heard that on her side. Is that correct?
Exactly.
We're gonna pay our respects to Ratchet, the journalist, having some of the greatest, from our side of the track. Okay, so go over there, like and subscribe, tea sipper. When you come into the tea chat, please like and subscribe. So he's going to join in with THOOD's mother.
And my brother didn't have to do this. This was uncalled for. Whatever verbiage you used, I took it as you were saying, like, this is on your brother type shit. Then it spins out as now it was self-defense. And I'm wondering, like, what the fuck was going on? So then I was getting versions of different stories. And I'm like, hold on. So what was going on that day? Because it's starting to seem like this is some pre-planned shit. Because if you loved him so much when you originally came out, you wouldn't have dropped these videos a day later when you was in the hot seat. That's just my opinion. I'm trying to think logic, like, hold on, why are these videos coming out? Because I just thought that you was just madly in love with him and you was going to go back to him the same day. So you shouldn't agree with this being out. Or why didn't you this should have been the first thing you did. If you was going to do this, you should have did this day one. I'm kind of confused. So I have to get the other side to this story. And unfortunately, I can't get it from THOOD. So the only thing I can do is go directly to his family and tell his family, hey, it's time to speak. And we want the other side, because it seems like one side is controlling the narrative, and I think it's unfair for the other side. So I need both sides so I can weigh my opinion and give out what I think about this. So we're about to bring this family up, and I'm gonna let them get whatever they want to get off. We're gonna chop it up. If you have any questions, send it in a super chat. I'll get to it. And if they don't want to answer, they don't have to. I already told them, look, if there's anything that y'all don't want to address, anything that, you know what I'm saying, because it's an open case. I don't want y'all to fuck up. I don't want to fuck up. So, all right, so anything that I ask that y'all don't feel comfortable with, or anything, that comes across y'all don't want to talk about, just tell me. I don't want to talk about it. We let it go. We're not here to drill them. We're just here to get a story, and we're gonna get the truth, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to help y'all understand what we've been covering over here. And like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. All right, so Jada is the sister. The mother's there. Jada is the one in the background. I'm about to bring Jada up right now. So I want everybody to be respectful to the guest, but your opinions are appreciated. So, all right, y'all know what it is in the chat. Salute Ratchet Gang. Jada, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Salute to Jada. Salute. This is THOOD's sister, correct?
Yes.
All right, how you doing tonight?
I'm all right. And yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm glad y'all pulled up. His mother's there too, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Salute. How you doing, ma'am?
Hey,
Abe. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, doing wonderful. All right, I'm so glad y'all pulled up and did this. This is, you didn't have to do this, so I just want to say thank you for pulling up and coming to the platform. And it's all love, it's all respect. We're not gonna be disrespectful. We're gonna have a nice conversation between us, and I won't let no one else chime in. I already told you that earlier. I respect you for saying you don't want anybody to call in. You just want to talk, and you don't want to get nothing. You don't want to have, because people been in your comment section and your mother's comment section. They really been bashing y'all. So you're not really here to go tit for tat, because you pretty much know what they want to ask you, and certain things you can't answer anyway. Correct?
Right.
I don't want to put no words in your mouth. All right. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jada. I'm Tia's little sister. And yeah, it is what it is. Live in the flesh.
Okay, salute.
Yolanda, I'm his mother.
Salute, Miss Yolanda.
People here that want to. We have one of his best friends here also.
And who's the best friend?
He's here.
What's going on? Yeah, probably know me from Green 6,000. You know, star status. Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay, salute, man. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you for pulling up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who wants to start it off? Where are we at with it today? Miss Yolanda, the mother, you've said you haven't been getting any help ever since this happened. Like, can you? First thing I want you to do is I want to ask you a question before you do anything, because this is the main question that everybody kind of wants to know. Were you on the phone with T-Hood when this happened?
From the beginning to the end.
Okay, and what you can walk us through, can you kind of tell us, like, how did that day start for you? Like, what was going on that day? I mean, because I see some text messages that got thrown out, and the text messages were basically, they're making it look like you just didn't give a damn. So I kind of want you to, did you get messages first? Were you getting phone calls, or what happened that day?
If we're talking about that message, when the one when I said, "Oh, okay, thanks," it's because I hear that so much from Kay. Okay. I don't really want to talk about that like that, call any names, but I hear it so much that it's like, oh, okay, because they're gonna show up together. They're gonna come by and eat dinner together. So that's why
this is something that was normal, like
that, because I didn't ignore the fact. I don't condone nobody hitting a woman, okay, at all. And that's what the reason I said that is because Kay talked to me. I know Kay. We talk all the time. And I said that for a reason, because like I said, she called me all the time and tell me, this is, oh, Mom, me and Tevin arguing. We're going through this and this and that. And like I said, they'll show up at the door ready for dinner. So that's why that comes.
So let me ask you this. Had you ever heard of a time where it was physical? Was this the first time you ever heard about it being physical?
Well, not on his part. You remember we had a conversation and I told you, and no disrespect, once again, sometimes the aggressor can be the woman. That's
okay. All. So with that being said, you were used to them arguing and used to them texting you, basically saying like, oh, we into it or whatever. Now, as far as the physical side, you've never heard that from Tev's side, but you have heard that on her side. Is that correct?
Exactly.
So you've never known him to be abusive to her, but her to be abusive to him.
Exactly.
Okay. And there was another video that surfaced of her today that basically was showing a jealous side or what was that like? Was that normal for you to see her have outbursts like that or be like that with your son?
Oh no. We're used to this. That's why when she sent that, made that comment about Mom, I'm trying to tell you about this and this, and that's why I felt that way, because we hear this all the time. Her family know about this. They know. So, all I got to say is I don't want to say too much, but sometimes the woman can be the aggressor, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay. So that day you got the text messages, you were already used to it, and from that point, did they call you or did you call them? Or who called you?
No, it just started. It just started out as a normal day. You know, my son called me all the time and we talk. Even
Okay.
Kay, you know, I like Kay. I thought she was a sweet girl, you know. But if you go back to the comments when she said, I only talked to his mother, so I know everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why all this stuff is coming out. I'm just like, I'm numb to it because I know the truth, and all that stuff that you're talking in there, speak my truth, what I know, and that's what I've been giving you, my truth.
Okay. So whatever was going on between them when that happened, you said you were there from the beginning to the end. So did you call him? Did he call you, or did she call you? How did that happen?
He called me and he said, "Mom, Kay is tripping again," and I could hear in the background because he put the phone down. All the yeah, rah rah rah. You know how that goes. Yeah, and I said to him, "Call me back, son." He said, "I'm coming over." I said, "I'm gonna send you a lift." He said, "I'll call you back when I get to the gate." And 15 minutes went by. He never called back. Then I got a phone call from her screaming through the phone, telling me, "Oh," she said, Day shot him. They shot Tevin. I said, "Who is Day?" I said, "Did you call 911?" She said, "No, I need you to call." I said, "What is your address?" I won't reveal the address. She still didn't give it to me. She was just telling me the street, but not the numbers. So that's when I panic and I call my daughter. My daughter called. Even the 911 tapes would tell you that the only call they got in reference to that was from Lithonia. That's where we live.
So they never did call the cops.
No, nobody called. Nobody called. And then I tried calling back and she answered and she told me that she was giving Tevin CPR and that didn't happen
Wait,
because we found out.
she told you she was giving Tevin CPR. Did she know CPR?
No.
Wow. Okay, I didn't hear that.
And we later found out that a neighbor gave him CPR.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't want to, steal some things I cannot talk about, you
No,
know.
cool. I respect it.
I try just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, but yeah, I can't say no more in reference to that.
Okay.
Okay.
So okay, now fast forward, everything happens. You call the police. Now, how have the police been treating you ever
Call
since
about
this happened?
one of my daughters called
Oh
911.
no. Was it Jada or the other one?
Hold on, Jada want to talk.
Okay.
It's my other sister, but we both called like back to back.
Okay, and you guys gave him the address to where? How did you knew the address to where he was at?
No, when when she told me the street name, I had to go find it.
Okay, so
So
you found the address and you gave it to the police. And now, what happened from that point?
I tried calling her. She was just screaming in the phone, saying call 911, call 911, saying help me and put him in a car. And I'm like, girl, do not move him because if somebody is shot, you're not supposed to move them. Just apply pressure, call for help. That's what I know.
Okay, and what did she tell you happened, or who was like? How did y'all get the version of the story that y'all got at first? Because I know there was a clip that came out of a recording, and she's on recording saying like she was. I mean, I didn't see the whole conversation, so I'm not sure how that happened. But there was a point where y'all started recording, or someone recorded, and she's basically saying like, "I don't condone this."
Right. So first she told my mom one story, which I'm gonna let her speak in a second. But the second time, you know how you just get that gut feeling like something's just not right because he was leaving. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and start getting this evidence because I need to know exactly what happened. And when she was telling what happened, it was two different things. So if you told the police that your brother did that, why would they let him go? Anybody knows when there's a murder, you could be around, your grandma could be around, the uncle, everybody going to jail.
Yeah.
And you're going to get questioned. So what she was saying just didn't sound right to me. How are you detained? How do you still have your phone? When you go through stuff like that, they take your phone and take you everything. They treat you as a suspect. You was not treated as a suspect. You was treated as almost like a witness. And if you would have told exactly what happened, your brother would be caught. It wouldn't be ruled as a
Okay, so
self-defense.
being that you called the police, or not you, excuse me. So let me ask you something. So being that you guys were the ones who called the police, have you got a copy of the incident or the police report?
Yes.
Okay, and on the incident report, what does it say transpired?
I can't speak on it too much, but it doesn't say it doesn't align with her story. I can't say too much because it's still an ongoing case, but it does not align with what she said.
Okay. That's I'm just trying to make sure because I want to know because she did call you and basically say it's on her brother and she didn't condone what happened. Meaning whatever to me, I ain't gonna say what she meant by, but to me, I would take that means whatever went on was not
Right.
supposed to happen.
Right.
So that would not be in line with self-defense to me because I know the Georgia law, and the Georgia law states if he felt like her life was in danger, his life was in danger at any point, meaning he could be charging at either one of them. But it doesn't sound like that's what happened. It sounds like your mother said he was leaving.
Right.
He was in the
We,
driveway, so it seems like he was out of the house. He wasn't a threat anymore.
mm-hmm.
And then it just would not make sense for it to be self-defense. Like, what are you saying happened? That's why I'm saying, like, what exactly in that report states he did this and I shot? Because
Right.
what could make somebody shoot somebody 5 times in the back? So it sounds like if you shoot him in the back, he had his back turned to you. So in that case, I'm thinking he was lunging at your sister, and you're trying to say he was going at her, but it still doesn't make sense because she says she don't condone what happened. So, but now she's completely been a hypocrite and posting the videos and making herself look like a victim. I'm not saying nothing. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying it
Right.
seems
We
like
don't.
you had one version of a story and now you've switched the entire narrative to me.
Right. That's what she did, and I'm not getting on here to bash her, but that's just the truth. She switched her stories up multiple times. That's my big brother. She get to live to see her brothers, all her brothers, another day. I can't see my brother another day. So I want to know what happened to my. I want to get to the end of. I want justice for him. A fact that he would want that too. If it was any of his siblings, he would do whatever to figure out what happened, and I'm gonna do the same.
So you guys jumped on social media. So you were one of the sisters who had a lot to say, correct? With because I got like a lot of screenshots from some Instagram accounts,
Yes,
and
I
you
was.
guys pretty much said that y'all feel like he was set up, and they planned this out. Because I seen some screenshots fly out last night because these videos came out, and I believe it was you who was basically saying for her like you need to tell the truth, and you basically feel like he was set up.
Yes, because she know exactly what went on, and we know too. So she needs to stand up, put on her big girl drawers, and tell what happened. My brother lost his life, and it's sad and it's tragic, but y'all got to get consequences for that. Y'all not just gonna walk free for my brother losing his life. I understand the videos that y'all see, and it does look bad, and I don't condone any of that from both parties. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody, but that was not the reason why my brother lost his life. And they're trying to take the focus off of why my brother lost his life. Shot 7 times from behind is crazy. That's not self-defense.
Not at all. So, but your mother was on the phone when so she was not on the phone when the actual shooting happened, but she was on the phone leading up to it, or when
Right,
did the
correct,
okay?
correct.
And she called her back and said they shot him.
Right.
Now,
And then get back to say, oh, my
She told me her brother shot her.
she's talking now.
She told me her brother shot Tevin.
and did she explain why?
No, we know why.
You feel like it's due to just they had an ongoing beef.
Exactly.
So, and also this property is owned by Kai.
Exactly. Yes.
So if at any point, if this was like an ongoing issue, Kai could have just evicted him, or Kai could have just told him to leave.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's what made me feel like it was set up, because I've been the next few days I've texted her, which I can show proof of, that I've asked for his belongings. If this is your man, someone who you love, I know my boyfriend, I know every pair of socks this man done had. I know the wrinkles on his skin. It's nothing you could tell me. How do you not know what he have over there? I don't know what he having. That's what made me think you're a part of this. You don't want me to come, like, I don't want to harm this girl or nothing. It's sad that he lost his life, but that's just crazy to me. How you don't know what stuff he have? How you don't know his belongings, his jewelry? His jewelry is gone and everything is gone. Like, she have it. So it's just crazy. Like, that's what made me feel like this was all set up, because he was leaving.
Oh, so he was leaving her. I did hear that behind the scenes.
He was leaving. He said he was leaving. He was coming over here with us. He was leaving.
So what about his kid was supposed to come over there that day?
Right.
I think it was you who posted that.
Yeah, that was another sister.
So what was that about?
You want to comment on that, Jada?
Yes. She is like a all me type of girl. Mm-hmm. So she has like jealous tendencies. So when it comes to other women in his life, it's an issue with her. It's always been an issue with her.
The video shows that.
So, like he literally, his life changed when he got with this girl. Like, friends, family, stuff like that. Like, when someone is bad for you, when you start isolating yourself and stuff like that. Like, she just, it wasn't good.
For the people who don't know what we're talking about, I'm gonna show them an example of what we're talking about right now. Okay. So let's watch this real quick.
Get the fuck out of my face. Go put her on stage. She had her own set. The fuck you bringing her out for, bitch? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Dumb bitch. Oh, you're the biggest. You're the biggest, babe. Oh, you are. That's what the fuck you put on your stage. Fuck you and your stage.
So you wasn't there to support me?
No. Leave, bro. Yeah, that's what it's about. Your actions, your actions, your actions. Go up with a performer, go up with a real bitch. I'm tired of you putting that bitch in my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you putting her in my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share stages with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. Fuck out the stage. Oh, she's this. Go over there, nigga.
All this because I had. All this because I had. So you're mad because.
I'm pissed! Idiot! Get out!
You're mad because you didn't perform.
Yes! Whatever bullshit small narrative you want to fucking create it as, I don't care!
Ooh, man. So that's the video y'all referring to, correct?
Right.
So she couldn't. So and all of that was because she couldn't perform.
Right. So this is best friend talking now.
All right.
Now look, I won't too much get into what the mom and sister talking about, but stuff like this was a normal though. I would get the call all the time, bro. I need to get out and over here, bro. It's tripping. I can't do nothing. My whole life changing. Like I don't feel like the same person no more. I just feel like I'm losing it all. Like I feel so honed in. Like I was like, bro, you gotta get out and over there. You gotta get out and over there. Like, cause it ain't no good for you. Now I'm seeing talking on this video because my brother gone now.
So what type of stuff like would he tell you like what's going on between them?
Oh man, this girl ain't a saint, boy. This girl you call me, and the girl throwing stuff at him, like because it's more so like jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I would just be like, man, you got to figure that out, man, because I can't talk what you got going on in your love life and all that, but I like, as your brother, I said, bro, you gotta get out of that, cause it gonna turn sour. And get what? It turns sour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I always tell him, like, we talking on the phone while he going up the alley, like just walking up down the street, cause everybody know my brother he gonna walk up the street on the phone. So that's what we did all the time, talk to my brother almost every day. If days we wasn't talking, we gonna text, we gonna find a way to talk to each other almost every day. She not a saint, man. I ain't, what you seen on that video is what I used to hear about all the time.
Had you ever seen anything in person?
No, I'm not. I don't get into all that, but I've seen them argue in person before, like to the point where we just out having a good time. There's a lot of love getting shown to him. The whole attitude start. I mean, what you expect, man? He one of the biggest in the city, so it's like that's something that come with it. And you as well, you got your own clout. He got his own clout, and I feel like that's something she couldn't handle. That's something she couldn't handle because how big he was. He was the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know about Lil Bro.
Yeah, he was definitely
biggest.
getting his clout up. So this is what I heard behind the scenes. I don't know if you could tell me if this is true or not. Someone told me that she was jealous of his career because he was taking off. Well, I mean, he had motion already, but he was starting to really get some traction in the city. And it was probably like his time to blow up. And she wanted a rap career, but her daddy wouldn't put her on. So she was real jealous because he had motion. That's what I heard.
That's definitely a lot of what was going on. And what I'm gonna tell you is like my brother had his foot in the door, and jealousy can go a long way. Like I told you, I ain't gonna talk too much about that, but I know one thing. My brother was unhappy with a lot of stuff. But love make you do some crazy things. Love make you stay around people. You know what I'm saying? You think one thing and it's another. But what I will tell you, my brother was not all the way happy. Cause every time he would call me, it would be about how he need to leave and how he want to be back on his own, and he just got to do him. He want to take care of my niece, his daughter Shiloh. It's just like it was almost like, man, you need to get out from over there. Something happened, and it's too late.
So some of the last time, when was the last time you talked to him?
The day before.
And what was his mood like? How was he acting that day?
One thing about it, me and my brother, we don't talk about what's going on. We always talk, man. We talking about Candy Crush or something like. We talking about just stuff, man. We don't. Music didn't cover our life. They're my little brother, so I could talk to him about anything. Like it wasn't about what he was going through because we each other outlet.
Drop those teacups in the chat.
Nothing he would tell me.
We are listening to an exclusive interview.
Say, hey, this been happening the next day.
Review.
You know what I'm
on the Kirk and Rasheeda son and daughter in the unaliving of THOOD, up and coming Atlanta rapper.
We don't discuss relationship stuff. It's just the fact that now having this conversation, my brother not here no more.
Respect, man. I appreciate that.
But I'm answer that to them because I got a million things to say. But I'm gonna just I'm gonna hand it back over to them though.
I appreciate you, brother.
Good job.
All right, so yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so
I'll tell you what happened today. He called me. I can say.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Mom, she was tripping. That's what he told me when he called.
Okay.
Yeah, he said Kay is tripping again. I don't know if I can speak.
What was going on in like the background? How was she acting?
Kay, she was screaming in the background, acting a fool.
Do you remember anything she was saying?
Yeah, same thing she said in the video. It's always about other women.
So again, they were arguing about a woman or something that he had going on with some sort of chick or something.
No, not he when he do shows, he bring out other people, and she didn't like that because she wanted to be the one, but she wasn't ready. That's all.
So in the background, you just hear her arguing about some girls or something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
T-Hood is calm, just chilling.
Yeah, he put the phone down so I can listen. He do that all the time.
So Was the brother present during any of this? And the brother I'm referring to is her brother.
No.
No one was there. It was just her and him at the house.
Well, that I know of. Yeah.
But also, the cameras weren't working at the house at this time.
That's what they say. Yeah. You're right.
So we don't get any camera footage because all of a sudden, the day that he gets taken out in the driveway, none of the cameras were working in the house.
No.
So they got no proof of anything they're saying.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what they said. Nothing.
And the detectives have not been cooperating with you guys at all?
No. I told you nobody's been over to the house at all. The detective, when I talk to him, I have to initiate the call. And then when I do talk to him, he's very nasty.
Let me tell you something a little birdie told me about that detective.
Okay.
A little birdie told me that detective might or might not have popped up in another case that THOOD would have known about.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
That's what I heard. Little birdie told me that.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, we have to check into that then, right?
Yeah, definitely. That detective knows a lot about THOOD and his friends.
Well, I'm gonna definitely have to check into that because it's not about that. Right now, we just need justice for that. You know, we're gonna make sure that's done. That's what I'm on. Because when it comes down to it, I don't care what nobody say. All the people talking and everything, I really don't care. It's about my son. I don't care nothing about the videos or any of that stuff because it don't matter. It's not about the videos. And once again, I don't condone nobody hitting anybody, but it's not about the videos. It's about a homicide that was committed by cops. That's it.
So you pretty much know, in your mind, in your heart, you feel that, I mean, you don't agree with none of the stuff you're looking at. You don't condone anyone putting their hands on anyone, but in the same token, you feel like this was not going on at the time when he was unalive. You feel like this is in behind something totally different and it had nothing to do with him doing anything violent.
Right. And to be honest, Ty and Kay didn't even get along. You know, they wasn't even close.
So, but they lived on the same property.
Exactly. You can live in the house with your sister or your brother, and you don't have to get along with them. I mean,
now I heard that THOOD kind of might have outed him.
I don't know anything about that. I can't speak on that.
They said THOOD was on the internet, and he might have been posting some stuff about him back in the day. There were some pictures that ended up coming out of Kai, and with like a dildo or some shit.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about that.
That's all new to me.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, we uncovered this shit. I didn't know nothing about it till last night. When I started digging, no Diddy, but when I started digging, I go deep. You know what I'm saying? And I started finding a bunch of shit about that Kirk Frost, and he had allegedly had an older sugar daddy. I mean, you don't got to comment on that. I'm just saying I found out some stuff on my own that he had like a sugar daddy, and one of his ex-boyfriends ended up calling Rasheeda, and there was some pictures of him floating around on the internet, butt naked with a dildo. It was a bunch of weird shit about this dude. So I did hear that him and THOOD used to get into it because THOOD kind of told him he was gay and some other stuff, and they was getting into it about some stuff THOOD had said.
Yeah,
he didn't like THOOD.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that one, babe. I'm gonna have to check into that.
Yeah, so there was some beef between those two, and I heard that. I mean, I don't know if any of this stuff is true. I'm just saying I heard that THOOD might have went to Kai's girlfriend and told him some stuff too.
Oh, okay. We don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check into that one as well. You know.
Yeah. So I just know they didn't like each other.
Exactly.
And I heard that they got into a physical altercation before as well too.
Yeah, that might be true. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just trying to establish some motive. Why would he be so angry to unalive this man if it ain't self-defense? And I think he definitely just had it out for T Hood for multiple reasons.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For somebody to shoot you 6 times in the back, you gotta have hatred.
Okay. So look. Let me help you think about this. So we know that those videos are possibly just old anyway, and she's been holding on to this. Meaning Kai already knew about this shit, allegedly.
Exactly.
This is your house too. You hear? I'm pretty sure if they got old video footage of this shit, you've been new. So you didn't do nothing then. Why did you choose today?
Yeah.
Because they felt like we were trying to bash her character, and which I wasn't. I just wanted the answers to what's going on, and I know that you lied. So tell the truth. What happens when you're guilty? And this is exactly what guilty people do. They try to bash the other person and make them look like was guilty, really trying to take your mind off of what we're really asking. And what we are really asking is, what happened to my brother? Which we already, we just tell the truth. So we can get justice for my brother. And everybody put justice for T Hood in that chat.
Put justice for T Hood in the chat, gang. So why did you feel like you kind of said a few things about like they helped clean up the crime scene? Why did you feel like that?
Because he was leaving and he was getting his stuff and leaving. And when I asked you, where's his stuff? What stuff did he have? I know he had stuff. I know he had stuff there. He was leaving with his stuff. So where is his stuff?
Was there any drug use?
He was all the way at the bottom of the gate. He was leaving.
So when he was shot, he was at the he was out of the gate, damn near.
Yes, damn near out the gate. Excuse my language, but he was damn near out the gate. He was leaving.
So that means that somebody possibly could have some footage about that.
Yes. Right.
Yes. Tell them about the video. Did you hear it?
Salute Broadway. What video?
Oh, we really can't. That's.
We
can't speak. I can't speak on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
you might have some information, possibly.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Okay. So now that the police just won't respond to you guys, and you're starting to see the rumors circulated of self-defense, you're pressing so this does not go self-defense. You want to see Kai get charged with the homicide.
Right. Yes, of course.
That's overkill. What happened to him is overkill. That's not self-defense.
5 times back is not self-defense.
5 times to the back as he's right there at the gate.
Right.
And they're stating on the report, he left, came back and cooperated. Just how? That's false.
Have you guys spoken to Kirk Rasheeda?
Yes, we did.
And how did that go? What did they have to say about this?
Well, in my opinion, I really can't say the exact words what was said. But like I said, it's still, ongoing case. But it's almost like they didn't care, in my opinion. It was almost like this was another day for them.
And they did offer to pay for the funeral.
Yes, they did. Right.
And you turned it down.
Right, because I want justice for my brother. Like, give me explanations. I don't want no hush money. I want explanations.
So you feel like they were kind of trying to pay you guys to just kind of shut up about it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
There
be
was
all
some. Go ahead.
talking. That's what they were looking for.
Say it again.
You know, they can offer money so they can jump on the internet. Oh, T Hood, mother and family needs such and such. Trust me, we're good. Okay, we're good. That's to keep you so you don't say nothing bad on them. What I need you to do is talk to your son, and you guys go handle this business. That's what we need. Keep him out of jail.
So there were some rumors circulating about them possibly being around the corner. Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, I heard it, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah. I'm only gonna speak my truth. That's it.
Now, was there any drug use between these two?
Not that I know of.
You never heard about Kelsey or T Hood doing any drugs?
Yeah, I heard some things, but I don't know how true that is.
Because I heard both of them had a drug problem.
Yeah. Well, I ain't on nobody's side. I'm gonna have to leave that one alone because if he did, I didn't know anything about it. And I saw my son every day. So yeah, so that's what it is.
Okay.
But at this point, like I said, all we want is just justice for my son. And nobody can tell me that shooting somebody in the back 5 times as they're walking away is self-defense. I'm not buying it at all.
So then you haven't even been to a police station to even give a statement.
Well, my daughters were there today, but like I said, nobody's came by the house, nobody's called anything. And when we do talk, it's because we initiate the call. That's what happened.
I mean, but I'm asking that because you kind of are a witness in a way.
Exactly. Yes.
So in order for them to determine something self-defense or not, wouldn't they at least have to interview one of the witnesses who was literally minutes before this happened, and afterwards you spoke to these people? So I would just think that
you would
they
think
would
so.
have to talk to you
Mm-hmm.
to get your side of the story and to get you in the station. So what happened at the police station today?
They have not presented this case to the DA, so it's still ongoing.
You said they have not presented this case to the DA.
Yeah, so it's still ongoing. So I don't know how or how you're gonna rule it as self-defense, but I don't know how they're gonna work that out. But I know.
Were they rude to you guys today, or was it pleasant? How was the experience?
They were nice at the DA's office because they really don't know what's going on. They just doing their job. So, but no, I didn't talk to no detectives or nothing today. They were rude, and they don't pick up the phone. Every time they do pick up the phone, they're rude.
That's because they don't want to talk about it. They want you to accept it with self-defense and go on about your business. Shit, fuck that. Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk.
It's okay. We go wait. We go wait.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he ready to go in. Okay. So Jada, let me ask you. From like I asked the friend. So when you talked to your brother, what was his energy like towards Kelsey? Because you said he was already leaving. So what type of things was going on when you would talk to him around her, or whenever you did speak to him? Did he ever tell you anything that was going on between them two?
Well, I'm little sister, so he really can't get too in depth. But I know that when he go to the clubs, she be tripping out about who he be around, and we don't roll like that. My brother, my twin, we people like we're people persons. Like we don't do all that mugging or attitude when you go around people. We like having fun, living life. That's what we love to do. And like my brother is family orientated. Like he loved coming around us. So it just be like she don't, when you go around a person that ain't good for you, just like They try to steal your light, try to steal your shine, you know?
Have you ever been out with them before at the club or performances or?
Yes.
And what did
We
you
pop-up
witness?
shop too long ago at um yeah. Well, I just did a pop-up shop with them.
And what happened?
It's like she be under his butt, and if it ain't, you know, her way, the highway.
Put it like this. You saw the video. That's what we see all the time.
Like she doesn't give off, oh, come here, let me hug you, like how we is. Like I'm an approachable person. Somebody that's sad can come to me, or you know, I don't give off that bad energy. Like everybody loved my brother, like loved him. Like he did not give off that, oh, you know, everybody loved him. He was cool, chill, living life. She was the negative energy around him.
So did you know him to ever have like beef with anybody? Like he seemed like a goofy dude, like just funny.
Yes, just funny, chill. Like everybody loved him, literally. Like there's no lie. He been like that.
So you don't know him to have like to be like a hothead or anything like that?
No. Like what? No.
Now, do you know about his relationship with Kirk and Rasheeda?
With who? Say it again. It was breaking up.
Do you know anything about T Hood's relationship with Kirk and Rasheeda?
No.
No.
Oh, my mom do, so she's gonna speak.
Okay.
Okay. There really wasn't a relationship. They were in and out, and I was told that they don't speak. They didn't talk to each other.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And was there a reason why they didn't speak with each other?
That I don't know. And it possibly has something to do with the relationship between Kai and Tevin, I would think. Yeah.
Have you ever met Kai?
No.
No. You ever spoke to him?
No. No, just know of him.
Now, I thought originally this is just my mistake, but I thought originally you was on the phone the whole time when this took place. I thought that's what you told me.
When I was on the phone right up into the shooting.
Yeah, I thought you said you
when he
thought you
told me,
heard something and then you heard her say they shot him, and then they hung up the phone.
called me back on the phone after that. I was on the phone when they was arguing. You know, the arguments was going on, but I got a call from her. That's how I know that. Yeah.
So you got a call from her at this point, and he was still alive?
I'm not sure. I asked. I did ask. And she told me that she was giving him CPR. So I'm not sure.
Could you hear him saying anything?
No.
No.
Not at all.
So did you ever get a chance to just ask her what happened and what led to this?
Yes. We did, but you know, what's on the internet is what y'all see.
But where's the rest of that conversation at?
It's had, but we can't speak on too much because it's still an ongoing case. But she most definitely told.
Can you kind of fill me in on what she said during that conversation to make y'all get on the internet and say some of the stuff y'all said?
She literally said a lot, like, and I have the proof, but it's you'll see. You'll see.
I get you can't speak about it, but like you've already got on the internet and said some stuff. So I'm just asking you, like, based on what you've said on the internet already, like I mean, you remember all the posts you made. So what did she say in that conversation to make you get on the internet and say that? Because you said a lot.
She told me he was leaving, and like it's really just Like it's like if I get into it, I'm gonna say a lot because a lot was said in the conversation. So what y'all see on the internet is what y'all see on there because it's gonna make me get into it in depth.
So why didn't y'all originally put out the entire conversation?
Because you would think like the police would even like the police look at the media, so you would think like, dang, maybe after they see this, they'll come and ask us, what we know what happened, or maybe it'll pressure her to come out and tell the truth, because what she didn't. But I guess that's not what's going on. So, but you will see in the end that we know the truth. We're gonna get justice for him.
I'm just waiting on the police report because I'm ready to get. I need the police report because I'm ready to get into it.
So y'all don't got the police report?
No, we do have the police report.
But you want to talk to him?
No, I cannot speak on it because it's still ongoing.
Does the police report? Well, obviously it does, because the news came out and said that she had physical wounds on her.
Right, but I know that ain't true. She know that ain't true.
So where are these pictures coming from that just got released?
None on her.
Huh?
Those are old pictures. I didn't know about this, so those are old though. Obviously, because I've seen her and she does not look nothing like that. She looks just fine.
But have you seen her since this incident happened?
I can't say too much, but she didn't have no bruises on her though. I can tell you that, and I know that for a fact.
Okay, so you're saying for a fact the pictures that we saw, that definitely was not that day.
No, those pictures old. Those pictures are old.
Okay.
We got nice weather here. Who got on the coat?
No, we're talking about the pictures of the bruises.
The bruises pictures? Oh.
I seen her at the scene though, and she was not bruised up.
No.
So.
Oh, so you did see her at the scene. Okay. So you went to the scene. Did you get a chance to see him that day, or was he still there? No.
Not at the scene.
Who was all at the scene with you?
Me and my sister.
And what did you guys see at the scene? Like, what was the environment like?
Like, it was a crime scene, of course, and a lot of police officers. So.
Was Kai there?
No. Yeah.
And did you speak to her at the scene, or did you just saw her?
No, I didn't speak to her at the scene.
Why would you not speak to her at the scene?
I didn't see her at the scene.
I thought you just said you did see her at the scene.
No, I seen her afterwards, like when the police were, at nighttime after they do their stuff. And it was time for her to go. When they, done questioning her, I seen her.
Okay, gotcha. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no. When I first got there, I did not see her at the scene, no. But when it was done questioning her, I seen her leaving, and she didn't look marked up or bruised up, nothing.
And you didn't talk to her?
No.
Why not?
Because a lot of emotions were running, and of course we were in front of a lot of police, so a conversation wasn't going to be had right there, of course.
Got you. But you do feel like she set your brother up?
Correct.
Have you tried calling her since? Have y'all had any words besides the social media rants?
Just with me texting about her stuff, about his stuff. When I text her about his stuff, I said I want to come get his belongings. When can I come by? She texted and said, oh, send me a list of what you think he might have over here. And I said, okay. I sent the list because I know the stuff that my brother has.
Do you still have those text messages?
Yes, I do.
Would you mind sharing those with me?
I can, but I would have to go off so I can,
No,
do
you don't have to do it right now.
right. I can send it to you, but I would have to get off so I can do it.
No. We'll do that later. Y'all good?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, you good. I'm just trying to understand. So go ahead.
It was helicopters, all that. The police officer told me they did not find no shooter. That's what one of the police officers told me on the scene. So
what is this I hear about a possibility of 2 guns being involved?
I can't speak on that right now because it's still, ongoing case.
Did T Hood have a weapon?
No.
So he was not armed.
No.
Got you. Because I did hear that someone did tell me that he was armed. I'm like, I never heard that. So, and I didn't hear the news say he was armed either.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that he wasn't armed, so he obviously wasn't too big of a threat.
Right.
And you're saying she had no bruises on her. See, I'm asking all these questions because I'm trying to understand where does self-defense come into play.
Exactly. He was literally leaving. He was at the end of the driveway.
Okay, so you said you do have a full conversation of that. You just put a clip on the internet, and you said you put the clip on the internet because you were trying to bait the police. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you said like the police watch social media. So you said you just threw a clip out. And what was the reason for the clip? Then you didn't post the whole thing?
She lied, and she's not telling the truth. And there's no way that you told the police that your brother did that, and they said, oh, it's self-defense. It's no way.
But wouldn't you think that full conversation would kind of help your case?
Yeah, you're right, it will.
So that's what I'm wondering, like, why not just drop that whole conversation and then just expose her ass? How long is the call?
The conversation is long. It's minutes long.
Like about how long?
Like 20 minutes.
Okay. And you got the full conversation?
Yeah.
And in that conversation, nowhere does it say that this happened because of domestic violence.
Nowhere.
Did she ever bring up domestic violence in that conversation?
No.
So the entire conversation, nothing is mentioned about him putting his hands on her.
No. She literally said, we were done arguing. We were done. He was leaving. He was leaving. I swear he was leaving.
And then her brother just shot him.
Right.
And that conversation is on your phone?
Yes.
Have you turned it over to the police?
No, I have not talked to the police. They don't want to talk to us. The detectives are rude. Every time we get on the phone with them, they don't want to do nothing. They don't want the evidence that we have. Like, it's obvious that you got to be getting paid because how you don't, anybody know, somebody passed away, the detectives are going to go talk to the victim's family. They didn't talk to us at all to ask us, what do you know? The same is you being in a detective in a way right now. How the detectives at the police station not doing this? Just like, what is going on?
So what do you think it has to do with then? If they're not doing anything for T Hood as we speak, what do you think it could be? You didn't know anything about T Hood and his friends, anything they had going on?
No, I didn't know nothing.
Because I mean, I heard this from some of his family members too. This came from some friends and family. They said that it really wasn't T Hood per se. They say it was more the people he was hanging around that had some stuff going on. Because if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but some people have been shot around him. T Hood has been shot. A couple people have died around him.
That's not. No.
This came from family, so that's not true. No one has died around T Hood.
No.
No one has gotten shot around T Hood. None of his friends got shot.
Yeah, his friends, they passed away by whatever they had going on. That didn't have nothing to do with him.
That's what I'm saying. This is I'm not. I think you're misunderstanding my question. I'm saying some of T Hood's friends have been shot, and some of T Hood's friends have died. They didn't have nothing to do with T Hood. I'm just saying that a couple of people around him had some extra shit going on.
Yeah, could possibly, but I know that he didn't carry himself that way, you know. But
Yeah. They said it wasn't him, but they said it was his friends. And then the cops was allegedly watching some of these friends, and they had a couple run-ins with T Hood and his friends. That's what I heard.
I don't know nothing about that, but I do know that the detectives have not talked to us since this has happened to him.
And every time y'all talk to them, they're just being very rude to you.
Yeah, nonchalant. Don't really care about what we have to say.
So at this point, do you feel like T Hood will get justice? Because if you've been paying attention to the media, which I'm sure you have, everyone turned against T Hood yesterday.
This on my life. God can strike me down right now. My brother gonna get his justice.
And you're gonna make sure of it.
I'm gonna make sure of it. God always makes a way. My brother's gonna get his justice.
So why do you think that this happened yesterday? Like, but it's the friend who put these videos out, correct? It wasn't Kelsey, it was her friend.
Yeah, but it's just like I said, I don't condone any of that, but that's not the reason why he was killed.
Who is that friend? Do you know her?
No, I don't know her.
So you never met that friend before?
Mm-mm.
They said was he shot in April for beating some girl named Vanessa, whoever that is. Oh, that's the girl that you were bringing up yesterday.
Mm-mm. He was not.
So it had nothing to do with Vanessa.
No.
Who is Vanessa?
A friend of his.
And that's not the girl that I've been talking to, is it? I don't know her real name.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm not been speaking with, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know if that's her name. But you said that Kelsey messed with Vanessa too.
I mean, yeah, that's what's going on the internet, so.
What was going around on the internet? No, you posted this. You said, tell the truth. This is what you posted on social media. Well, maybe it wasn't you, but I definitely seen it on social media where you posted a picture of the girl and said that he was messing around with her and she was messing around with her too.
Yeah, they was. So I mean,
here you go, right here.
Yes.
Yeah, is this you that posted this right here?
No, that's my sister.
Oh, this is your sister. So who? This Vanessa?
Yeah.
That's Vanessa?
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl got red hair who I've been talking to. But I don't know if that's her. You knew about him messing with Vanessa because you were to state the fact. So you posted, well, your sister posted this. So were these two messing around?
Yes.
Is that the sister?
Yes.
Okay, who is Vanessa?
Vanessa is his friend. They all were dating at some point in time. So everybody knows it. Everybody that hung around him in Atlanta knows it.
So this is like some poly stuff.
Yeah, for a second.
And she's okay with this?
Kay was definitely okay with it. She asked for it.
Oh, wow. And was there a fallout between these two?
Yes, they got into a physical altercation.
Kay and Vanessa?
Yep.
in behind T Hood?
Yep.
Because he was still messing with her after he's told her he wasn't, correct?
No, it was because she didn't want to be in the poly anymore, basically.
But he was still messing around with Vanessa.
No, that was never a secret. He told her he was still messing with her.
But she just didn't like it, so she went and put hands on her.
No, they seen each other. This is Atlanta. Everybody see each other. You gonna see somebody,
Sippers, as we are seeing right now, listening to right now, we are reviewing the video of Ratchet TV. Go over there, shout him out with some likes, subscribes, notifications. He is interviewing T Hood's family, okay? Currently talking to one of the sisters of T Hood. And she's saying that this being Kirk's daughter, K, Frosted K, and another girl, Vanessa, that they were all in a polyamorous relationship together, okay?
they bumped into each other in a club, and that's what happened.
So where's Vanessa at today?
I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, have y'all talked to Vanessa, or was he still messing with Vanessa when up until his death?
I don't know. Vanessa would have to get on here and speak her truth too.
So y'all posted quite a bit. So you that was you posting all the stuff, correct? Or was that both of y'all?
Probably both. I don't know exactly which post.
Who is Myzia? That's you. So you
Yep.
was posting that who always get the job done, your family covering. You said their family was covering up crimes that their brother do.
That her family do. If you look, it's public records. If you look it up, you will not find anything on no Frost, anything. But they have been in multiple situations.
Gotcha. So have you and Kelsey ever had a beef?
No, we treated her like family, but she always gave negative energy.
Have you ever seen her put hands on your brother?
Yes.
When did you see her put hands on your brother?
All the time. She likes to grab him and take him away from us. All type of stuff. No, it's not. The phone not dying, babe.
I mean, but like, have you ever seen her like punch him or slap him or?
No, they always do that out. She wouldn't do that in front of. She's not gonna slap him in his face or do nothing because we're his sisters.
Yeah.
We don't get into that type of stuff, but you know what you do in private, don't do in public. If you're gonna be okay with it and you want to still be with him, don't do it in public.
I got you. Now you've been out with them before too, as well, at events, clubs, performances.
Yes. Negative
She
energy.
was just negative all the time.
Yeah, it's she acts fine up until we get into places and it's like other girls around. She wants to be on his hip. If anybody is nearby, attitude change.
And she just, in that video we saw, like, everybody seems to say that's just her. That was regular. That was normal.
Yes, that's just how she acts. Even her parents said this.
Now, did you know of them to have like a domestic, like you said, did you ever hear about him putting hands on her?
No.
So the only person that would know about him putting hands on her is the mom.
Exactly. She never talked to me or my sisters, not one of my sisters, about any of that. He didn't either.
Only she would just talk to your mom, and that's why she said directly, "I only talk to the mother."
And if she did talk to my mom asked her for her address and she don't give it. If you want somebody to call 911 for you, how are we going to call 911 to a place we don't even know where you are?
Yeah, that's true. Did you ever get why they didn't even call the police and they called y'all instead?
No, I don't understand that. It don't make no sense.
So you two feel like she set your brother up?
I feel like she didn't tell the truth about the story.
Because on the
It's
phone,
multiple.
y'all had a
It's
different
multiple.
conversation on the phone than would hit the public.
Exactly.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when I heard the conversation, it sounded like she was snitching on her brother, and she definitely was not with that shit.
Exactly. But she told the police nothing about this.
And you've seen the police report too?
Yes.
So y'all can't talk about the police, but that's public record though.
Exactly. If it's public record, go get it.
But you can't talk about it.
Right.
Gotcha. Do you feel like you're in an uphill battle to get justice for him? Or like, do you feel like you're fighting the internet and fighting the legal system? Like, how you feeling about this right now? Because I know it's all still fresh. I mean, it happened like a week ago. So
Yeah. I feel very great about how this case is gonna go. I don't feel bad about anything. I don't care about the comments. That's not hurting my feelings. We never agreed with what we seen, the videos of him hitting her. We don't agree with that. If you would have got on the phone and called 911, or you would have texted us your address like, hey, can you call 911? You would have definitely got some help.
do you feel bad for her for the videos you're saying?
For the video she posted?
Yes.
Yes, of course I do. But at the same time, not really. You didn't care to put this out before. You threaten to do stuff when y'all get into it.
Do you feel like she's a victim?
Yes.
But you
But
don't feel sorry for her.
not of like abuse. She's a victim because she's a victim just because she feels bad. She could have changed this. It didn't have to go this way. She could have did
No,
something.
what I mean, like, do you feel like she's the antagonist in this, or she's like a victim? Do you feel like she's a victim of domestic violence? Do you think she's just making this all up and she's throwing a pity party? Like, how do you feel
No,
about what you're?
she's obviously not making it up. It's a video. It's not made up.
But you just feel like it was a two-sided thing and not a one.
Yes, exactly.
But you don't feel sorry for her.
Yeah, I do, but it's like half and half. She could have prevented the situation a long time ago.
So you do you blame her?
No, I don't blame anybody.
You think they were just equally just should have just stopped it? Have you ever gave him advice to leave her? Your family ever just tell him like get away from
No,
her?
never told us anything about no domestic nothing. For
So
us to
you,
leave her alone.
but do you seen her in person and you thought she was like a bitch or something? You
No, she's
never.
actually nice, but it's like you can feel somebody's energy.
You know when stuff not genuine.
Because if you love this man, you want to see him do good no matter what he's doing. He's an entertainer. You knew who he was when you met him. Nobody was booking you. When you got with him, you was getting bookings. He was taking you with him. And that's no shade. For the people that's about to start commenting, talking shit. So
You and your sister are not very liked on the internet.
Oh, they keep talking about
you said what?
Somebody ain't goddamn told somebody. God damn it. That's a grown ass goddamn man. The fuck is his little sister 10 years.
Exactly. He's the oldest at the same time. He's the oldest.
You can't tell your goddamn daddy not to hit your goddamn mama, nigga. Shit, stop talking about what the fuck somebody ain't told.
Even her own parents knew about this abuse and they washed their hands with her.
We know the shit not right. Stop. You can't tell us the shit ain't. We know the shit not fucking right. Shut the fuck up saying that stupid.
Nobody is enabling this behavior either. That's all I see in the comments. We're enabling him. We're in denial. We're not in denial. Our brother was murdered.
Oh, y'all talking to the I'm like, what did I say something? What, like, y'all talking to me? Y'all
I'm
talking
just,
to the comments.
yes, I'm talking to all the comments that's been going on for 3 days. We're not enabling any behavior. We're not in denial. Well, it's no reason to be in denial because we didn't know this was going on until you posted the videos. I'm pretty sure he didn't even know he was being recorded. You got a camera in the corner of the room. But that doesn't say like that was okay. He know that wasn't okay. That was not, if he was here today, we would be telling him that's not okay. We are his little sisters. We wouldn't want nobody beating on us. He wouldn't want nobody beating on us. I do feel bad for her because you could have spoke up a long time ago. You let your friend post these things.
So you feel like she should have been the one that posted them?
Not even, because if you were going to post these right after you just said you love him and you wish you was with him and take you, like it don't make sense.
So why are you guys why are y'all so angry at the people? I mean,
Well, I'm not angry at the people. That people angry at us. They going up on us. We're not in denial. We know that's wrong. Men should not put their hands on women. But at the end of women should not put their hands on men either.
Yeah.
But that does not justify why he was shot 7 times walking away.
And that still has not been explained to you.
Walking away when you could have shot him in the house if that was the case. If you were gonna shoot him and say self-defense, shoot him in the house.
Or one better, call the police. If you
Call
feel
the police.
you should have.
You waited till he walked and left, then shoot.
Now your mom got a reading done, correct?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
No.
She didn't tell you about that?
No.
The other sister either?
No.
No.
Is she not right there no more?
Oh, you can
both sisters are here. The other one is living her best life in Miami for her birthday trip that she was supposed to take with her brother.
No, I was asking you, is your mom still right there?
Oh yeah.
No, she's
not right here.
Okay, I'll ask her about that. Yeah, she did. She told me she got a reading done.
Oh well, I don't know about that. Didn't hear about it.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. So I'm this situation. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. I've never seen nothing like this before. To see people on y'all, it seems like both families on the different ends of the spectrum, and they don't fuck with y'all. Y'all don't fuck with them. And this is a situation where it seems like they just their family did not like THOOD. That's the vibe I'm getting, at least.
Exactly.
Do you feel this?
It's not that we don't like them. We never really met y'all. So y'all cannot say, oh, y'all was dating for such and such amount of time. We never met your parents. Your parents never came over here. Even after her son was killed, y'all still haven't showed y'all face to hug the mother because this happened on y'all property or anything. We never met your family. Your family never came over here to our house. We never came to your house. No family gatherings, no Christmas, no nothing.
So they never even attempted to be cool with y'all?
Nope.
But I have heard in the city, as far as the like in the streets, they really mad about this. Like the streets fucked up about this one, and they all feel like that family should be held accountable for what they did.
And they should. It's not going to be swept under the rug. It don't work like that.
They keep talking about somebody crying for justice and shit. If we do it our motherfucking way, y'all gonna say motherfuckers crashing out and all this stupid shit. So it's better that we goddamn let the police goddamn do their goddamn job. Because if niggas get involved in it and blood shed behind this shit, now everybody looking at us crazy.
And blood already shed. Our brother gone.
Exactly. Our brother gone.
So what happens? What happens if they come out and just say self-defense is case over, case closed? Then what?
I promise you, y'all never gonna hear my mouth closed. It's on everything I love. Y'all never gonna hear me shut up.
The case gonna be reopened real fast.
I'm telling
after
you.
that. Watch.
Do you feel like it gets ugly if this happens?
Yeah.
Yes. The streets is out of all the negative comments. I don't care what nobody say. The East Side is fucked up by my
Not
brother.
even
Guess
if
what?
if this case
Guess
gets
what?
closed from this
If this
tomorrow.
was somebody else, brother, if this was anybody else, brother, on this chat, they're gonna do the same thing and they're gonna feel the exact same way about their brother. It don't matter if it was a domestic situation, no matter what the case was, anybody gonna feel the same way about their siblings. So everybody keep on trying to paint this narrative that sisters doing too much. No, the sisters doing what they need to do. And they doing what they're supposed to do. Cause it's they siblings. What the fuck? You'll do the same thing for you'll do the same thing for your brother. The exact same thing. You'll go to every length. Every length. I know I would.
And this case is gonna get reopened if it rules self-defense because of our evidence.
Do y'all feel like justice is on your side as you speak right now? Like, do you feel like you
God is on our side. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. God is on our side. My faith is in God. My faith is in Him.
Why you think people hiding? That's the devil.
So I did hear that what's his name? Kai he's hiding. Has anybody seen him or heard from him?
Nope.
Do you think he say
exactly?
What do you say?
It wouldn't be no conversation if they seen or heard him because he'll be in jail.
I mean, they don't have a warrant out for him or nothing.
They never even brought him in for questioning. It's no warrant. It's no nothing.
I thought so. Who got the older brother got detained? Correct.
No, Frost was detained.
Nobody, because I think I could have sworn they said they detained one of the. They said that on the news, or the news be lying. Yeah, I don't know why I said that the news be lying like a motherfucker, but yeah, I did hear that one of the brothers got detained. So Kai was on the scene, or was it the other brother?
The other brother was on the scene,
and Kai had left.
If Kai was on the scene, they wouldn't have active police looking for a shooter.
They had the helicopter out and all that looking for a shooter.
The helicopter was out for hours.
So how did the other brother get there?
Because Kirk and Rasheeda brought him back. They all came together, I guess.
So then it's possible that Kirk and Rasheeda knew about this the whole time. It's possible that they was over there. Because I'm glad you said that, so I know I'm not crazy. Because I was told behind the scenes by a really reliable source that Kirk and Rasheeda had brought them over there originally. Because they said old girl put a phone call out and the brother wasn't there. And even the police said the brother wasn't there. So in order for him to come over there and something going on, somebody hit you up and told you this shit. Which means the sister possibly called the brother, and then Rasheeda and them all pulled over there. They said they parked across the street, and they went there, did what they did, and they stayed behind a little bit and helped put something together, cleaned up the scene, and then dipped and took the brother with him, but left the other older brother there. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard the same thing?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I heard the same.
How do you feel about that?
I just feel like the police should have did their job. And if anybody know about Gwinnett County do not play that. So for this to even be going on for this long like this is killing me, because I know for a fact y'all paying somebody to help y'all, because there's no way. If y'all know about Gwinnett County did not play that.
They definitely don't play that. Yeah, this is crazy. I really is your mom back in there yet?
No. Do y'all want her to speak?
Yeah, I want to ask her a question.
Okay, I'm about to give the phone to my agent so I can go get her.
Okay. So Myasia, do you plan on reaching out to Kelsey or to do the right thing, or do you plan on reaching out to the family or anybody in this situation?
I shouldn't reach out to nobody. Y'all killed my brother. And she reached out to us and we asked for his belongings. And she act like she doesn't have them, but she does. He lived in the house with you. You have his belongings.
How long had T Hood been living with her?
I honestly don't know.
All right. What's going on?
Here's my mom.
All right. Hello. You can hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So I was going to ask you about, you told me you had got a reading done.
Yeah, I can't speak on that, babe.
You can't speak on the reading?
No.
Okay. All right. But from what you heard about the reading, does it seem like it was on point?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you. So yeah, I did. Okay, if you can't answer that, then okay, cool. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, justice will be served when it's. You'll see. Yeah.
What made you go get a reading?
The lack of help from the police department.
So you was looking for some type of answer.
Yeah, I always do that though. I've been doing that for years.
Oh, getting readings. Okay.
That's something that I do. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I just wanted to. I was trying to get into what happened in the reading, but if you can't talk about it, it's all good.
Yeah, I really can't. I mean, we can talk. You know, maybe off air. You know, we can do that. You can call me.
Of course. So, what message do you have for the Frost family?
You know, I don't have no beef with the Frost family. I just want justice to be served. You know what I mean? Just justice to be served. I don't want anything from them. Nothing. Just that part.
Do you feel like there's something more you could have did?
Not really. No. There was nothing I could do. Well, you know, the comments been killing me with that. Mom, you could do this and do that. Okay.
What the comments been saying to you?
Mom, if you knew this was going on, why you didn't do this and this and that? And like I've been saying, you know, this is my truth. I can't speak on nothing but what I know. And I'm telling you forever as we've been talking, I told you sometimes the woman can be the aggressor as well. That's all I have.
With her being the aggressor most times, do you feel like personally this is why T Hood put hands on her?
Well, I can't comment on that because we don't know that for sure. You know what I mean?
But
there's a video, but I'm saying, let me just say this. Okay, if I want to see just being honest, if we're gonna look at a video, let's look at the video of when Tevin was shot. 5 times in his back as he walked away. 1 time in the stomach, 1 time in the thigh. That's all I gotta say.
And you did speak to the medical examiner?
Yes.
And what did they tell you?
Same thing. We know everything. I don't want to put too much out there, but once again, you can call me.
Now, the fatal blow that ultimately took his life was the shot torso?
Yes. Yeah. Where he bled, you know.
Bled internally. Yeah. Gotcha.
I made sure I asked that question. Yeah. You know, people keep saying these crazy things. How did they shoot him in the back? When somebody's walking away, what you think? You know what I mean? So.
Okay. So, I mean, what's next? like I asked them, what happens if they just end up just ruling this as a self defense and they just say case closed? Like, what is the next plans for you at that point?
I don't think it'll be that. I just don't.
They said, would you consider suing for wrongful death due to the circumstances, being it could have been prevented?
No, not at. I'm not looking at that. No, I'm not looking. No,
So you would not sue for wrongful death?
no, not me.
Would your family consider it?
We haven't even talked about that. Really, what we're focused on right now is just getting justice for Tedler. That's mainly what we need. You know, nobody knows how hard this can be. You know, people look around. Well, you know, some people have lost somebody, but this is a really hard thing for me and my family. You know, and then you listen to all the comments and everything, and you know, but that's to be expected. You know, them fools out there gonna talk that stuff. Yeah, I did say fools, because that's what it is to me. So, you know, but there it is. We can see. You saw the video.
Yes, we saw a video from both perspectives. Where did that video come from? Who dropped that video?
We don't know. You know, we had talked about that earlier, remember?
Yeah, but
And
I
so
didn't know where that video came from.
it leaked just that quick.
Because I know y'all had the video.
Right.
So who leaked that video?
I have no idea.
I mean,
I would like,
it would have to come from somebody on your side, no?
but I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out.
I mean, who all do you know that had possession of that video?
We don't know who have possession of that video, but we just know that it was sent to us, and that's what it was.
Who sent it to y'all?
I can't give out my source, but
Hey, you know I'm gonna try.
It was sent to us though.
Okay, so someone just randomly just sends you a video, and then that same video gets leaked.
Yeah.
Who has his phone?
The police should have it.
So you guys haven't had a chance to go through the phone?
No, we have not retrieved any of his belongings from over there.
They should definitely go through phone records over there on the Frost side.
Most definitely.
You think that the phone records on their side are going to be very telling?
Yes.
Do you guys think that, I mean, would Kelsey and their family be allowed at the funeral?
No.
No.
No Frost family better not show up at my brother's funeral.
Now, if they decide to come out, what happens from there?
Security will get escorted out. This security is going to escort them out.
So no Frost. You know, so that means you just don't rock with the Frost family at all right now, or you never will.
No, they're just not allowed until they tell the truth. Simple.
So you just want the truth to come out, and then you're good.
Right.
If you guys could give a message to T Hood right now, what would you tell T Hood?
We got to fight to the end. We're gonna fight for your justice. We're gonna keep fighting for justice.
Yeah.
Ain't that gonna stop? That's right.
That's right.
Justice for him.
So how's life been since this happened for you guys?
For me, horrible. I mean, I can't eat. For me, for mom, it's been, I mean, it's horrible. I mean, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I cannot eat. No sleep. I mean, I make it maybe 2-3 hours at that, and then I'm back up again. I mean, it's killing me, to be honest. Yeah.
And I mean, I couldn't imagine, going through something like that, but it's got to be traumatic. Is it due to just what happened, or is it due to just multiple reasons? The police, the family, all the stories.
Just a combination. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a combination of things. All of that, all of the above.
Mo Palmer, we already told you he was walking away. He was not shot.
Yeah.
Facing the nigga.
Yeah.
Someone said, was he facing the shooter and shot in the stomach first, then shot in the back, trying to get away after being shot?
No.
He was not. No, he was not. He was.
So how did he get shot in the stomach?
Yeah.
The bullet went through. That's how he got shot in the stomach. He was walking
Oh, it
away.
went through his back and out of his stomach.
Right.
And did they ever tell you what caliber bullets it was?
No.
Nothing.
Now that, I ain't gonna lie, that changes a lot of shit that I thought, because I was also wondering that same question, but now that you tell me it went through the back and out the stomach, so then that would just, so would they still count that as a 7th bullet wound, or would it just be 6?
No,
it's definitely
it was 7.
I talked out to myself.
Now, you guys, do you have a GoFundMe?
Yes.
What is your GoFundMe?
Yeah, tell them. Okay, so my Instagram name is Jada Lene, JAYDAALANAE. The link is in my bio.
N-A what?
JAYDAALANAE. And it's in Maya's bio too. And she about to tell you her Instagram
Oh,
number.
spell that one more time for me. JAYDAA.
LANAE.
N-A-E. Okay, I think I found you. You got 2,300 followers?
Yeah.
Okay, GoFundMe. Boom, I got it. Okay, so this is the GoFundMe right here, guys. Oops. This is the GoFundMe right here. I will drop the link in the chat. Give me a second while I drop this link in the chat.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt. There goes the link to the GoFundMe right there. And I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. Y'all can go click the GoFundMe. Oops, my bad. Unpin that. I pinned the wrong one. Hold on, boom. Pin message. All right, it should be pinned to the top of the chat. Now that's the GoFundMe. I'm gonna go back over here. So who started this GoFundMe?
My sister did.
And what is the goal for this?
We're gonna get an investigation.
Oh, it says 6.5K right now. And you've already raised 5,000. 77% done.
Yeah.
All right, so if y'all want to go to the GoFundMe, I'll read it out for y'all. Tevin Hood, known as T Hood, was fatally shot 7 times in the back on Friday evening. Justice has yet to be served. They took his life as he was walking away, robbing his young daughter of her father, her protector, and her biggest supporter. Tevin loved his little girl more than anything in this world. Now she must grow up without the guidance, love, and presence he gave so selfishly every single day. They didn't just take a father, they took away a future of daddy daughter moments, milestones, and memories. They also took a son from his mother, a brother from his sisters, a grandson from his grandmother, and a loyal friend from those who loved him most. His absence has left a hole in the hearts of his family and close friends that can never be filled. The stories surrounding his death have been twisted multiple times, and the Gwinnett County Police Department has not done enough to track down his killer. We won't stop until justice is served, not just for Tevin, but for his daughter his mother, his sisters, his grandmother, and every person whose life he changed forever. The moment he was, life was changed forever. The moment he was taken. We are raising funds to cover funeral expenses, provide for Tevin's young daughter, and seek legal aid to ensure justice is served. His passing was sudden, tragic, and left our family devastated. And support will help honor his memory, care for his little girl, and fight for justice he deserves. I'm Asia. I don't know, I think that's Asia. Tevin's sister, and will be in charge of withdrawing. That was really nice. And that was you just pronounced it Asia?
Yes.
Okay, Asia. Okay, my bad. I don't know if it's Aisha or Asia. All right, salute. So this is the fundraiser for Tevin. If y'all want to go support it, y'all can definitely go support. And that's his daughter right there. How old is his daughter? 6 years old. And she's without her daddy. So that's Tevin and his daughter right there. Y'all don't know if y'all ever seen those pictures. But yeah. That's the GoFundMe if anybody does want to go donate to them. So it looks like they already got 5,000 raised, and they're pretty close to their goal. So yeah, support them, gang. If you choose to support them, go ahead and support them. Oh my bad. Go ahead. What'd you say? My bad.
I said we appreciate it.
No doubt. You know, I got you. So I mean, yeah, you're in an uphill battle right now. I mean, justice will be served one way or another. I mean, guy got his hands on it, so I mean, you can't worry yourself over it. What's gonna be is already gonna be. So
we are going to leave off right there on the content. Unfortunately, Kirk and Rasheeda, son, daughter, are involved in the unaliving of THOOD. Mr. Ratchet Hood TV put up their GoFundMe. Please go and support if you feel it in your heart. And let us know, do you think the police are covering things up for Rasheeda and Kirk? Do you believe that Kirk and Rasheeda are using their influence to keep this case from being brought to justice? Drop that down in the chat. We're going to cut it off here. I have other matters of moments to tend to. So I will be back later with a part 2 of Kirk and Rasheeda, maybe with some new developing updates for the sippers. Thank you guys so much for sipping. Ponder replay. I want all of my sippers to like and become new subscribers to the channel. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And we're going to chop this up, make some shorts, things like that for smaller content viewing moments when you guys can sip a little bit of the tea. It may not be 5 to 6 to 8 hours of it, but we will be back shortly. Bye, all of my sippers on all social media streaming platforms. I love y'all. And remember, stay safe and stay sipping. Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay sipping.